5, 1, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
And we're live. We're live officially with our new theme song, Titties and Beer. Titties and beer.
I am not being associated with this.
His
no.
name is
Oh,
James,
you are.
and he's titties and
Nope.
beer.
Titties and beer. Titties and beer. Welcome to the Level Unlocked podcast with Titties and Beer. It's our new theme song. Just invented about 20 minutes ago. It's official. Stamp it. Write it. James says no, but it's gonna make the top 10 hits.
Right. I say yes too, so you're outvoted.
It's gonna be our number one most viewed podcast because of that song.
Just because of that title.
song. That is. That's the name of the episode today. It's Titties and Beer.
Please no. I will change it. I have all the power. Remember.
You do. It's your account, so it's very true. You
I
do.
can fucking change it. Unless there's
Just
nothing
kidding.
better.
Change if I want to.
Unless
even-
there isn't anything better, we can
true.
call it titties and beer.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 22, the double 22, 222 of the Level Unlocked podcast.
Or
Welcome.
21 and a half if you're going along the actual numerical order. Because
Right.
last week was 20.5.
Yep, I changed the
That's
order.
what I
So
heard.
we couldn't agree on the name because I wasn't including one. He was including one.
It was the E3
This is
one.
it's the E3 special, so I wasn't including that in the numbers he was. So now it's episode 22. We're just making it an even round number.
Oh yeah, it should be episode 22 because you guys did have an
fuck you
episode
too.
last week.
So whatever, guys, whatever. Okay. See how it is.
This show's
Anyways,
starting off good. I can already tell.
It is a good episode.
Past
Welcome
episode.
our 330 viewers, listeners,
There we go.
cumulative. Is that how you say it?
Cumulative.
Across
Yeah.
cumulative across fucking 21 episodes. It's fucking amazing. Thank you guys.
That's pretty good.
I am.
They said
Jeremy.
we couldn't do it.
Oh, they did. They said it's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
They were like, you
Never
guys are
gonna
gonna last like 3 weeks, and then that's that.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that's not
But-
what we were saying? Because I think we were
Yeah.
saying the exact same.
I was there when I said it. I remember.
No,
Who's
me
this
too.
they? It's we.
Right.
But no, thank you guys for that. Honestly, this has been way better than I could ever imagine, which is huge.
We should just cut, cut our losses while we're ahead.
Exactly.
Just-
now we're
Now we're never doing this again.
now it's on the decline now because E3's done. Now we got nothing.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But no, thank you guys for being a part of this. This is huge. Thank you for making it what it is and what hopefully it'll become.
Mhm.
I'm Jeremy, Captain Geach, Captain_Geach15 on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Captain Geach15
Oh,
on
no.
the gram. What?
I just remember that I still only have my stuff and your stuff, Walker. I don't have Jeff's stuff.
Oh.
I'm too lazy to
Well,
change it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. We have next to me,
Sorry, Jeff.
It's okay.
the one and only, the one James was talking about, Mr. Splash Screen Gaming himself. After being sick last week, he came down with the cold of the triple B, the baby bitch syndrome, the BBS.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, man, the
I was
B is
thinking of-
silent. The B is silent.
What
bad.
was
My
that?
B.
Triple B. What do we used to call that? Baby back bitch. There we go. That's what it was. We used to say that all the time. We used to call Dale that. Dale was a triple B. Or he was a broke back bitch or baby. Something like that. Love you, Dale. Shout
So
out to
mean to
Dale.
him.
I know. Love you, Dale. And as
How he shows
always,
he cares.
I know, right? Mr. MVP himself, Mr. Perfect Attendance, Mr. James,
only-
People I Hate
Only
Studios.
time I ever will have perfect attendance in anything.
And anything.
Yep.
That's good though. People I Hate 10 on the Twitter. So welcome. Welcome. Yeah, you like that? The People I Hate 10 on the Twitter.
All
For
right.
those who didn't know what I was saying,
Pretty all right.
it is. So anywho, welcome, gents. Sorry, my dog's freaking out here. How'd you guys this week? Who wants to go first?
Well, I have a pretty big week, so you guys can go first.
You want me to go first,
Dude.
Schroeder? Or you want to?
All I did was Pokemon hunt everywhere.
God fucking.
I just
I think you give
Yo,
James an aneurysm every time
I
you say
got-
single
Pokemon Hunt.
fucking time.
every day, every single fucking day, bro. Like Pokemon hunting my ass off. And you know what they do? You know, I've been wondering, what do they do with all the extra Pokemon? Because like the way it works
they
is you
slaughter
catch
'em.
them. Yeah, the dollar menu.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking dollar menu,
Exactly.
dude.
That's what do you think
Like,
is
where
in
else
that,
would they be getting
what do
that
you-
many?
What else do you think the sausage and the McGriddle's made out of?
Dude,
Actually,
I'm telling you, it's the saddest thing. But it's what else are they doing with all
Exactly.
those? Everybody
right?
getting rid of. I only have 2 of each one, is what I do. I have the 2 best ones, and then I evolve the better one.
yeah,
Like-
I think all I have is a couple of each one, except for the Pikachu's during the special Pikachu ones, like
Yeah.
where like holidays and shit.
Yo, I went to I won a raid yesterday, and I got
Nice.
Nice.
nothing special of a fucking electric Eevee. I can't remember these damn things' names. It's so funny because as a kid, see, I got the game running right now. Actually, I'm about to catch
Flareon?
me a pineapple. No, Flareon is the fire one. I got the one that's for ice, electricity yesterday.
Bam.
Voltron.
Voltron. Oh no.
No, not Voltron.
Voltron.
So there's Vaporeon, that's the water one.
Yes.
You have Flareon, which is
Glaceon.
the fire one.
No, not Glaceon.
Volparion.
Vol-
Hold on, I have her. I have every Eevee.
Do you?
Yeah.
What a nerd.
Yo, I went to a gym yesterday and the whole thing was filled with EVs.
Like an actual gym?
Yeah. Well, stay in the damn ball, you stupid
Jolteon.
pineapple.
There we go.
Yeah,
Jolteon.
Jolteon. That's his name.
There you go. Yeah, I got the Espeon. That's whatever the
Espeon?
ESPeon.
Espeon, ESPeon or whatever.
Yeah, it's a psychic one.
ESPN.
Yeah. ESPN. Yeah, my highest is only 1800.
Pink.
You need
I don't-
those are rookie numbers, man. You need to boost those way up.
Yeah, I know. Goes 1800, 16, 16, 15, 14, 14, 13, 12, 12, 1, 11, 11, 11.
Well, they've had an event going on all week where everybody's getting double candies.
Mm.
So instead of getting just 3, no, I'm not throwing this at that. Instead of just getting 3, you get 6. So I've been
Nice.
literally grabbing every single, even the stupid stuff I don't need. I have like 30 Rattatats because, dude, I'm just gonna evolve a bunch of them and then get rid of them for the XP.
Yeah, I had when I was in Erie, I got hard into it. Fucking going to Peninsula every goddamn day. That was a good spot. Perry's
it?
Monument and stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering where the good spots were back home.
Yeah. I don't know. Not Perry's Monument. That's on State Street.
No, that's on the tip of the peninsula.
Yeah. So yeah, I was right. Yeah, Perry's Monument. That whole area is huge. I'm thinking of Perry Square is
Square.
downtown. Yeah, there we
There's
go.
probably some spots in there though.
Oh, there's probably huge downtown. Yeah, yeah, Perry Square is big though. I'd go there pretty much all the time. It was
But it's
fun.
pretty fun, man. It gets you out of the house. You're walking around. I got a little bit of a tan and a ton of bug bites. Like,
What the hell is going
There you go.
outside? I don't even know what that is.
I know. I didn't either, dude. There's actual people out there. It's
Speaking of
crazy.
outside,
So
I
we just
actually
walk
did stuff
around.
outside today.
It's a whole
Yeah.
new freaking world.
It's crazy. It's like something out of
Yes.
a movie. You wouldn't even think any of this stuff really happens, but it does.
Man, the graphics out here are really good.
Yeah, it's true HD, bro. And then I
Whoa.
met some people that were playing. Like, there was a picnic table full of these people playing, and I sat down and made some friends.
I
Really?
can't believe
Kind
that
of.
this is still popular.
Well, it's because they keep doing updates, bro.
That's
Like-
that's the thing probably.
Like, the stuff keeps getting updated, and they keep making little changes here and there, and they add things. You know, it's
Like it's not as big as it was where you'd go to the park and there'd be hundreds of people just chilling there,
Yeah.
like playing it. But it's still big. You go to a place where a gym is, and where the raids are and stuff. Like you'll see in bigger cities and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Or even really anywhere, I guess you'll see quite a few people.
Yeah, man. The spots that I go to this place called the Sponge Docks, and it's like these, I guess, like natural ocean sponge is really only
Sponge.
harvested in very few places, and this is one of them.
Nice.
And so it's a nice little area just to walk around. There's all these Greek restaurants and these Greek buildings, and it's very Greek themed.
Okay.
And then, so it's kind of nice to just walk through there. And then there's another spot called Sims Park, which is very much like Perry Square.
Okay.
It's just a nice park with a except there's a really pretty big river that like runs alongside of it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a super nice spot. And then where I work, there's one right in the mall. So like during my vape breaks, I just step out and do my rounds real quick. There's like
Best Buy attached to them all.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's one of them.
Wait, yeah, there's
two
like
entrances.
Yep. It's one of those. And so I make my rounds. It's like 6 stops, and they just added, I guess, back. I didn't know it was there before, but there was a sweet ass comic book store at the end of the mall.
Oh, nice.
And they're putting a Whole Foods in there too.
Nice.
Which I'm actually really stoked about because
Whole Foods is great.
Good.
yeah, I like the idea of eating healthy. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but
You
It's
like
just
the
there.
option.
yeah, I have the option now, which is kind of good. So, but that's what I've been doing this week is just providing McDonald's its dollar menu. That's where all the extra Pokemon I've been sending over goes.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. All around me,
Other than
there's
that, anything
gyms and
else?
stuff, but I've never actually. I'm not on a team. I've never joined a gym or anything like that yet. So.
Oh, I'm on Mystic. They're the blue ones. I'm so new at it. I still don't know all the things. Like it's Mystic.
I never joined a team because I knew I wasn't strong enough to be able to compete. So.
See, it used to be that you could just like catch. And that was
Yeah.
it. That was the whole thing. You just walked around catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Now you can trade them. You can hatch them out of eggs. You can level
It's-
them up.
It sounds
you
like
can-
it's changed a whole hell of a lot since I stopped playing, which was
They've
like
added
it has.
PvP.
It was
They've added
like-
PvP.
it was like
If
2
you and I don't
weeks.
agree on the titles, like titties and beers or whatever the other one is, I could be like, all right, pull out your best Pokemon. We're gonna settle this right
Meet
here
me
on the field right now.
playground, bitch.
Right.
That's funny.
Some days wars will be won over that.
It's very true. You want to fucking go to war? Okay. President's phones out. Boom.
Oh my
I
god.
choose you.
That's how
It's like your Mamamon or something.
Yeah.
That's that's how Trump's gonna deal with the whole Iran situation right now. He's gonna pull out his phone and be like, "Let's go, Pokemon Go right now."
Right. This is the least violent way of doing it.
Nah, we're not doing anything about
I'm
it
not
anyway.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I give him props for that. I think that was. It's
I was
double-edged.
interested. I was curious to see what he was gonna do.
I'm actually really happy with the choice he made. Like, I think he should make him pay for it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But nobody was hurt. They just shot
That's
down
the thing.
an unmanned drone. Did you know how big that drone was, though?
It was fucking
It
like
was super
like
expensive.
8 football fields or something
Dude,
stupid
it was
long.
bigger than a fucking real plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
was
Boeing 747. or whatever.
Huge. Dude,
Yeah,
it
they-
probably
That's
scared the
ridiculous.
piss out of the
Probably,
dude, and he
yeah.
was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't blame him for
What
shooting
is
it down, to
that?
be honest. Because I would be
Yeah,
fucking
they,
terrified. I'd be trying to shoot that shit down.
Yeah, they said it was bigger than any. They said it was bigger than any like commercial airline in the United world.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
huge. It was
It was-
over $1 million to make it.
I thought it was like
Oh, it was
220
billion.
million.
I thought
Okay.
it was close to. I thought it was close to $1 billion.
Whatever it
God.
was expensive. Bro.
Yeah, it was.
It was
insane.
expensive, but I agree. It's they shot it down. There should be repercussions, 100%. Like there should and probably will be. However, killing 150 people, because there's
Yeah.
no way, dude. They were on boats in the middle of the ocean, and like the idea was we were gonna sink that shit.
Mhm.
So I'm siding with him on this one. I think
Yeah, he made a good choice and like not basically retaliating because
Mm-hmm.
that could have ended
right.
really bad.
Yeah, that could have been really bad.
Right. And if anything, it's going to show that America has some. We can carry that big ass stick, but we don't have to swing it.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, we have integrity. We're just because something's bad happened, even though they said they didn't. It was basically the guy was saying that it was flying in an area that it shouldn't be, and they didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe that, but
Yeah.
but it could have
Yeah.
been. Who knows?
Yeah,
I guess
we don't
their
know.
government was super mad about it. They were
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
Dude, those ships have some crazy fucking technology.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like
They're
do.
ridiculous.
knowing the fact that those things are flying around, they can literally see inside your windows.
Oh yeah.
They have heat sensors to watch you walk around inside your house. They can see inside the window of your house. Like,
Right, they can shoot through your wall. Right, they can just shoot you.
Yeah.
Like,
One was
right through your
probably-
house.
One was probably watching me jerk off earlier today.
probably are.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, like little things to think about. It's like
Robots are
Like-
perverted.
exactly like how in depth is all the technology that we have that's not released to the world that should be.
Right.
Well, it probably shouldn't be
I was
because
about to say,
people can
probably
use it.
not shouldn't be.
But some of the
I just-
shit
I,
that
I just want them to make. I just want them to be able to fix dental stuff without
Yeah.
destroying you and putting you through such horror.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't even care about all the other stuff. Get your priorities right. Stop shooting goddamn cars in outer space and figure out how to fix a cavity without ripping your whole face apart like crazy.
Hey man,
I just
there's what plane is I don't know what fucking car is that? I don't remember. That's in space now.
Tesla.
Oh yeah, it's a Tesla. Hey, just so you know, a million years from now, there's gonna be a Tesla floating around in outer space.
No, there's not.
That,
No, there's not. Tesla's dude. Fucking Elon Musk's life goal is to visit the museum that car is in on Mars before he dies. That is his life goal.
I just
That is
want
true.
to make
I've heard him
Catgirls
say it.
real. I say it every week. I just want him to do that.
Nice, I'm
That guy, let me tell you, love him or hate him, man, I love his Twitter game. It's fucking strong.
What,
I
Elon
wish
Musk?
I'd use
Yeah.
Twitter.
Elon Musk's Twitter game is strong. He's great. I love that.
I never
man.
mess with Twitter. You're always talking about it, man. I should just.
Well, that's
What
all
do
I
you do?
use.
You just open it up and look at it all the time?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, like some people look
Well,
at Facebook, I look at Twitter.
I look at
Exactly.
Pokemon
See, I don't do that.
all the time. All the
That's a good one
time.
to look at too.
I just get confused. I just get. There's so much. There's always so much. It's just like. I don't know. I get a little overwhelmed by the amount of content that is being distributed at one time.
Well, I mean, it's
Like, I'll-
same thing with like Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're more. I don't know. I feel like it's more catered.
Well, I mean, this is
Facebook
catered
or
by the people
Twitter-
that you like.
Is
you
that what it
follow.
is? Because
Yeah.
I be seeing people that I like. I'll like one dude, and then I'll see a bunch of other random people, and it's like,
Well,
well, I
that's-
have nothing to do with that. Why
that's-
am I seeing this?
That's
That's
because someone
stuff
you're-
that they retweeted.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's like it's meant to get you introduced to people who would be in like the same thing that you like. Because
That's the purpose.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you like say okay, so you're following me on Twitter,
Yeah.
all right, but you're not following Walker. I'm following Walker on Twitter. He posts something funny, I retweet it. Now you're introduced to Walker, Jeff. So it's kind of like meant to be, hey, you know, the game's just saying, hey, you like person A.
I'm
so you
I'm
must like
interested in
person
this,
B.
bro.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You
But
like
is that
person
only
A,
when they
person A
share
likes
it, or do
person
they
B.
just? Is it only
Anytime.
when they retweet, or because
Yeah,
it seems
it's-
like
it's
there's
only
stuff
when
that
they
isn't
retweet.
retweeted that I see random. Maybe they're advertised, like
It could be ads.
maybe somebody.
Yeah,
could-
ads because there's ads and all that shit. But yeah, a lot of times it's stuff that like I can see anything James retweets like
Mhm.
from other people and
Hmm.
shit like that and vice versa and stuff. So
Says there's a trailer tomorrow for. I don't know if you guys have ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine.
I've heard of it. I've never played it
It's
though.
real. It's when you guys know what I'm talking about, like what the
Yeah.
logo,
Yeah.
logo look. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess tomorrow it says trailer tomorrow. Bendy and the Dark Revival.
Wow.
Nice.
There's a little gaming news that Twitter just taught me.
There you go.
Look, that was all because of James.
Thank you. See, this is what happens when you go onto Twitter.
Expanding the horizons, baby.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video the other day that suggested that the old man you fight in the Super Nintendo Zelda
Mhm.
is actually Zelda himself.
Like from the
And
future.
Wait,
he's like the
hold-
most.
So,
Yeah, he's like he's from the Ocarina of Time. There's some sort of connection there, I think.
So Ganon.
No. There's an old. He's
Yeah.
like he's not a bad guy. This guy's not a bad guy. He's just like a trainer,
Okay.
and you can fight him in the NES. In SNES, he's like I don't know. He's just like a trainer,
Okay.
and it's really, 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 really hard to beat him. Like he has one move. If he hits you with a purple potion, it does like 28 damage.
I have
But
no idea.
he's
I haven't
not a
played
bad
it.
guy.
I haven't played Link to the Past in years.
Yeah, look up when you get a chance. YouTube, the most powerful Link, and I guess it's supposed to be him.
The most powerful
Huh.
Lunk.
That's kind of cool. That's pretty
Random.
slick.
Super random, but there you go.
All right.
I contributed this week.
Good. About fucking time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
I helped.
You did.
So Walker, what did you do this week?
Yeah, what did you do this week? Sorry, I forgot.
So me and James popped our Final Fantasy 14
Yeah, we
cherries.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
we
you
did.
guys on Discord were playing. It was on Thursday night
Yeah.
when you guys
That
should
was
have been
fun.
playing Overwatch.
No, fuck. I'll never
I
play
knew that was
Go to
coming.
hell.
I knew that was coming.
Go to fucking hell.
But so that
One of
was,
these
it was actually
days.
kind of fun. It was actually I liked it. Good graphics too. It's probably you can tell it's definitely made for a mouse and keyboard though, but it is what it is.
I actually have it for PC. I just haven't I paid the $20 and I don't know when they start the timer for your free trial. Cause
When you first start it.
All right, because I haven't actually started the game yet.
Yeah,
I got you.
it's whenever you make your Square Enix account.
Well, we'll see what happens when I go to play it.
Yeah, definitely do that because it was fun. It takes a little bit for us to play together. You got to go through like the intro and stuff like that, which takes a minute. But once you get past it, then you're opened up. It was hilarious as shit because it took us. We probably shouldn't have streamed it.
No, that was rough. That was a rough hour and a half.
So it probably took us a good 35, 40 minutes to get into the game. So we go through everything. We create our characters. We go to a server that had no openings.
We went to a realm, which has like a bunch of different servers in it. It's essentially a data center, and then that has a whole bunch of different servers in it. I happen to choose the one that's like, oh hey, none of the servers are accepting any new applicants or new characters.
So we go to the second one. Same thing.
Yep.
We go to a third one. The first like 4. These are not accepting new characters.
We only have in North America 3 data centers.
Yeah, and we're like, what the fuck? And then finally we go to the very last one was accepting new characters.
Yep.
It's hilarious. So we started. It's kind of the beginning, the intro of that game is fucking disgusting. Oh my
It's great.
god.
Is it?
It basically shows you what you're gonna wear once you master your character. It's insane. And then it goes to another scene. So, I'm thinking me and James are in the same thing. So he picks, kind of like a ogre type character.
Almost like think of almost like mermans.
Yeah.
They're seafaring creatures that love the water. They used to be pirates. They're blue.
So it's a really big, buff looking, like monster looking guy. I picked this human that looks almost like Nox from Final Fantasy 15. Noctis. So I'm thinking we're in the same thing. So I'm on this carriage being driven to what looks to be like a huge enchanted castle. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. James is like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I'm talking to a dude on the back of a fucking horse-drawn carriage. He was like,
The first thing that pops in my mind is like, motherfucker, are you playing Skyrim or something?
yeah. And he was like, I'm on a fucking pirate ship talking to guys with eye patches and shit and fucking. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, yeah, I'm on a fucking pirate ship and people are talking to me like Almighty and they're basically calling me a piece of shit. I was like, my people are super friendly and nice and telling me to have a great day.
Yeah, when I get off the
mermaid are rude.
When I get off the boat, the very first thing is the one dude basically says, "Hey, make sure that you have a weapon with you because you might just get stabbed at a bar or something." And I'm like, "All right, fucking great."
And I'm following people. Everyone's like, "Welcome, thank you for being here. You are amazing. I love seeing you. Please go meet this person." And they're all bubbly and joyous. And he's like, "Dude, every single one of my people, it's fucking like pissed off and mean."
What are these, the NPCs or the actual
yeah,
people?
the NPCs.
NPCs,
Oh, really?
so completely two vast different worlds.
Oh yeah, man. I would imagine. I mean, they're fucking wet all the time.
Yeah.
We're ex-pirates.
And I was like, that's hilarious that the game like puts you in a world that based off your character. I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we just had to pick the two polar opposite ones.
Yeah, I know. If we'd have picked the same person, we would have done it. But no, that me and James, that kind of fits everything for us. So that kind of makes sense. We have different views on a lot of shit.
Right.
So it worked out though. So that was fun. I got a vacuum. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
let,
was,
me, let me tell you, one of my biggest things is, hey man, I can't wait to buy my first vacuum. I'll finally be an adult, and when I bought my first vacuum, I was so goddamn excited. I'm like, is this what an adult is like?
So I had a Dyson for a long time, but it stopped picking up dog hair, and it pissed me off. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store and buy myself a new vacuum.
Right?
But yeah,
Show
that's
to
pretty
the
much
bosses.
what a fucking um
Grown up
what being
does.
an adult is. Yeah, it's weird shit you get excited about, and fucking when I lived in Pennsylvania and I had the house, I got all excited to do yard
Well,
work
thanks
and
for the
plant
raid, everyone
grass.
on Mixer.
Hey,
Hey,
um,
it's our mixer with the raid.
um, so that was yeah, so the little things, and I was super pumped to see how much dog hair it picked up. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
I
I love this vacuum.
It's great.
I got it.
Yeah.
What vacuum did you get?
It was a like Dirt Devil, like Pro
one of
Pet
those.
or something like that. Got him at Target. I felt fancy shopping at Target, so I
The
feel rich.
joys of being a grown up.
Yeah, I know, right? Me and Nicole were looking at houses. We ended up finding a place. So first we thought it was too good to be true. So we pull it up on Facebook. And so we're kind of looking at it. Dude, I have fucking 21 text messages from that.
Yeah,
Group.
see, I just turned that shit off.
Wow. So we're looking because we want to get a house with the yard and stuff for the boys and the
Well, yeah.
dogs. So it kind of works out better for us. Hang on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. So we're scrolling through. We found a picture, 4-bedroom house. It's like, okay, this is pretty nice, 1,500 square feet. And we're scrolling through the pictures of the place. Let me get to it because there's fucking 20,000 goddamn pictures. One day.
One day.
Come on. Oh, the only downfall about being here is that fucking grass isn't really a thing. So that kind of sucks, but other than that though, it's nice. So we're scrolling through. Don't mind my children. So that shows up in one of the pictures.
What the fuck is that? I can barely make that shit out.
It's like
That's
a
the
water
community
park.
swimming pool.
Oh. Oh.
So that's a giant like splash
Okay.
lagoon type thing, and we're like, what is this? Like, there's no way that this housing community has this giant splash pad water thing.
Well, does it?
It's probably not too hard to maintain it when you don't have to deal with snow all the time.
No, it's not.
Come on,
It's not like Waldemir.
focus in. God damn you! Hold on.
Anyway, it's pretty cool.
So we're sorry. So we're thinking like, okay, this is too good to be true. The price is good. Man, it's not gonna focus in. But
No, it's not. Don't even worry about it anymore.
it's
It's that iPhone
like
quality
it's
right
too
there.
good to be true. This is
That iPhone quality, though. Maybe if you would have gotten Android.
So I'm like, okay, this is too good to be true, but the price is phenomenal. There's a skate park and stuff in it too.
That's rad.
Huge volleyball court, a 5,500 square foot gym, which is actually huge. A thing that has over a community center with free classes, yoga, a huge place to walk. I don't know if this will.
It's not
going
gonna
to
work. Don't even try it.
So what? Yeah, what's the catch?
Yeah, what's the catch?
So it's basically it's super, like we're like, okay, whatever. So it's closed. So over the weekend, it was kind of like a thing that it was like it's like meant to be. So there was this kids fest yesterday, where at the Tucson Convention Center, where I take my son Grayson. It's a huge convention center, inflatables.
Oh, nice.
They actually have this thing. It was actually pretty cool. Side note. It's called Games on Wheels. So basically, you can rent these trucks.
I'm familiar with Games on
basically-
Wheels.
Yeah,
Huh?
they're pretty cool.
Yeah. So this huge thing, and you can have like prizes where you go around and you spin like little games and shit. Where a bunch of like you have like the booths or people like advertise their crap.
Yeah.
So we're standing in line um, at one of the things. We look over and it's the company, like this community. Um, they're there. Uh, so it's called Rancho. I can never actually say the word, and so I'm like, holy shit, that's weird.
Dude
Um,
Ranch.
Yeah, so I go up to the lady and I was like, I was asking what it is. So essentially, it's Erie doesn't have one, but basically it's like a city within inside of a city, where it's a huge gated community that houses like 20,000 people or some shit,
Shit.
but it's inside of a town below Tucson.
Oh.
And I was asking her, yeah, and it's all private. It's got their own giant pond, which is like the only source of water that Arizona has.
The entire state of Arizona.
And I was asking, I was like, "Is there really like a water park thing in there?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, if you live here, everything is free. There's over 200 daily. There's over 200 activities to do here each day.
Shit.
They have
That sounds too good to be true.
yeah, they have actual place. They have separate places to go camping. They have summer camps. Yeah, so basically, it's like a giant community inside of this little town below Tucson. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
That
So-
does sound cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wish the photos would load,
You
but
can-
whatever
you
though.
can-
But yeah,
you
it's,
can send us them in like
Um,
text or whatever.
Yeah, send me the website
Yeah.
too.
but it's it's not bad though. It's relatively cheap too. You can buy a house, rent a house, kind of really do whatever. But yeah, it's Rancho something Morita. I can't fucking pronounce it unfortunately.
Rancha burrito.
But yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Taquitos.
So that was it was almost like it was like fate, because like yeah, like literally we go to a kids fest, and I turn around and literally the company who like this community is there.
And it was
That's-
super cloudy out, but the light from the sun was just beaming
They just
down
had
onto that
God
one
rays
location.
shooting right at them.
Right.
Yeah, it was,
And
it was
wind.
pretty. It was funny. Yeah,
There
there's
just
like
happened to be a chorus over there.
pretty much.
Right. And a
Same, too.
breeze that caused their hair to just like waft.
Oh, and there's also a putt-putt course too.
Oh, sick. Sold.
But yeah, it's huge. So I'm gonna call him tomorrow. So
What's
that'd
up,
be
Acid?
cool.
Acid
But-
says, "What? Sleeves is streaming? What is this?"
Whoa.
I know, right?
I know. I'm
But
getting
yeah,
back into
it's
it. When-
yeah. So that was. We'll see what happens with that, but that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Unexpected to find that, especially knowing that, like, what fucking community has a water park?
Yeah.
As because you have like community
And their
pools
own
and shit.
putt-putt course.
Yeah. Because like most apartments and stuff, communities have like their own like public pools and stuff.
And they're like
I'm
janky
assuming
and
places around you live probably have stuff like that, Schroeder. I would assume. Like we
Yeah.
have like houses that look all the same, but they just have like pool. They have like a community pool. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know
I
exactly.
mean, I know. Yeah, in our around here, you have apartment complexes with pools, and that's about it.
Okay. I
I
wasn't
know
sure.
my one buddy's kind of every once in a while.
I wasn't sure if yours area had a because in Corpus Christi there was like I don't know what you call them
There probably is somewhere, but I don't really I
um,
haven't found that in my Pokemon hunting.
there you go. What the fuck's the actual word of it? Housing developments, I guess you want to call them. Housing communities, something like that.
Yeah.
When I was in Du Bois, when we lived there for a minute for the 6 months, they had something like this. It was called Treasure. It was called Treasure Lake. Basically, it was hidden in between two giant mountains.
Oh, that's
That there was
cool.
security guards. There's only one way to leave and one way to come out. Like you can't. There's no other ways. And there's 24/7 security at the very front. And same thing with this. There's restaurants and shit like that. So realistically, you never have to leave.
That's
So
cool.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. So that was what my week essentially consisted of. So yeah, it was interesting development. We'll see what happens with that. So um, withdrew from um, I was officially withdrawn from the police academy, by the way. I don't know if I told you that.
Really? Finally?
Yeah. Yeah, I emailed the lady back just to confirm, and she's like, yeah, you were. And I was like, she
Good.
didn't really say if I was or not. It made me feel like I was stupid, but so
Well,
I have that.
maybe down the road.
Yeah, next year I want to get more fit. I have a couple other positions I applied for when it comes to that stuff. I applied for a different police officer job, uh, a correctional officer at one of the prisons,
Nice.
and a firefighter.
That's pretty neat.
Tucson has 4 prisons.
Wow.
There's probably some pretty big prisons.
We have, which I didn't realize. I kind of, when I was driving to take that fit test I was telling you guys about a couple weeks ago. So I'm driving down this area, and I can tell they're prisons because they two of them say prisons, but there was another one. There was 2 more that don't have anything written on the side of the buildings, but all of them have like barbed wire that literally looks like if you touched it, you're getting shredded. And they have cars that are literally driving around the outsides of these prisons and stuff. And I'm like,
this is a prison.
Interesting.
They probably had signs around the area saying "Don't pick up hitchhikers."
So
I would hope so.
Basically, there's like 4 tiers of prisons here. So there's like your correctional, which is like, I'm guessing like your bare bottom
minimum security.
Minimum security next to 0 security prison. Then there is a step up, which is a low to medium security prison. Then there is a prison that's a medium to high. And then there's a high to maximum security prison here. That one, when I looked it up, because I realized, I was like, dude, this one has like some extreme fucking military type barbed wire on the outside all around this building. Like, what is this? Come to find out, it's a maximum security prison. It's a federal maximum security prison. I was like, that's interesting.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, we have 2 state, and we have a county, 2 state, and a federal prison here.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's shaking pretty intense here in Tucson, Arizona.
That's pretty legit.
But yeah, so that was kind of cool. But what about your week, James? How was your week?
Oh boy, did I do a lot. Okay, so I've been off this entire week, off of work. So I was planning on. I initially said when I was going to be off, I was like, yeah, I'm going to stream like every day. Guess what? I fucking haven't. I really haven't. When it comes to like streaming and that kind of stuff, I haven't done shit at all. Other than the Final Fantasy 14. Played FF14. Got that started.
Got completely hooked. Hasn't put it down since. Shit in a paper bag. Just doing his best.
No.
Or Uber Eats has him on a first name basis.
Close. It's almost there.
Yeah, it's almost there.
That's why I don't play those type of games.
I
man.
have
They
a
suck
lot
me
of
in and I
other
never see
things
the world
coming
again.
out that I cannot get invested into Final Fantasy 14. I already have a game I'm fully invested in, and that's called Monster Hunter. Speaking of Monster Hunter World Iceborn beta. I got a chance to play that. I beat that.
Saw the trailers for that.
I beat that shit in about an hour. That was fucking fantastic.
Was it?
I got to really play. I played a few different weapons, tried out some of the new cool stuff. Things like the hook shot.
Walker, watch out for your kids.
Yeah.
They're starting to get a little indecent over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, just move your camera a little bit. Yeah. Assume the position. Assume the camera position, Walker.
Right.
The bow still is fantastic as always. There are 3 monsters that you can hunt. There was a great Jagras, which is in the base game. That thing was like 10 minutes and I'm done by myself. There was Bambaro, the one in the trailer that had the horns that would pick up like the rocks and the giant like trees and stuff. You got to fight one of those. That was a lot of fun. That's the one of the brand new first appear in Monster Hunter World Iceborn monsters that you get. And then there was Tigrex or Tigrex. This dude's a motherfucker. So he has a lot of moves that kind of like just sweep the ground and just kind of ruin your day. Really fun to fight though. It actually, playing the Iceborn beta kind of got me back into loving Monster Hunter again. Because in Monster Hunter World, and I know both of you haven't played it, but I'm sure anyone in your chats that have played it will know, there's a lot of flying enemies. A lot of flying monsters in it. Like 80% of them are like dragons. That gets old.
And I was watching the one day, you guys were trying to kill one dragon, you're by a different dragon.
That gets old real quick. And there's, compared to other Monster Hunter games, Monster Hunter World has like nothing when it comes to monsters. It is so barren with the amount of monsters in it. I think
Monster Hunter is?
Yeah, I think there's only like 20-something monsters, which is pitiful compared to things like
That really isn't that many.
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate that had like 76 monsters, and that was on the 3DS.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of freaking monsters in that one.
Yeah, so it made me feel like I was playing the game again for the first time, because I'm not used to these monsters. I'm learning their attack patterns. I'm learning what to look out for again, and that was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. I cannot wait for September 6th to drop so I can play the shit out of it. Yeah, so that was that. I am officially caught up on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the anime.
That's what's up.
That show is fantastic. I highly recommend it to anyone. Don't watch the English dub because it's trash. Yeah, and part 5 is the part that it's on. Part 5, Vento Oreo, is really, really fucking good. I know there's a lot of people that shit on it, a lot of people in the Joj community, as we call it, that shit all over it, but man, is it good. It's fucking good. People don't know what they're talking about. I played some more Hollow Knight. Really getting fucking sick of that game. It's a fun game. It's a fine game.
Oh! Sorry, I got hosted.
Oh,
It
okay.
just surprised me.
All right.
I was posting something somewhere. Thank you for the post, bro. Or the host.
Hollow Knight is... My biggest problem with Hollow Knight, okay?
It looks pretty.
Are you guys familiar with the term Metroidvania?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Jeff, are you familiar with it?
It sounds familiar.
Did you play Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
It's a side scroller idea?
Yeah, but it's
Kind
more
of,
like,
but more advanced.
Yeah. Okay, Super Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
You played Super Metroid, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So think of that, where it's side scroller but heavy on the exploration.
Yeah.
Now imagine this: you get to a new area of the map. You don't have a map for that area, so you have to go find the map maker to get the map. Now, when you die, you lose everything. All of your money. Well, that's basically all that you lose. You lose all of your money, which is huge. So, the only way to get that money back is to, like in Dark Souls, you have to make a corpse run. So you have to run back to your corpse, kill the thing that's hanging out by your corpse, and get all your money back. Now, that's all fine and dandy. But, try doing that without a map. Where you don't know where anything is.
You better grab a pen and paper.
Exactly. It's fucking annoying and I hate it. Other than that, the game's fantastic. Like once
Yeah,
actually,
it looks really nice.
Once I
you get a
actually
map
have
eventually.
Oh yeah, yeah. Each area you have to find the map essentially.
Okay, and it's in the way of the map maker.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So if it wasn't for that, if you had a map starting off, or hell, even if you were to be able to just buy the map at the home, at like this main city that you start in, if you were able to buy it at a shop, fine, I would be perfectly fine with that. But it's just so fucking annoying exploring an area just to die, and then you're completely fucking lost. I lost like $900. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yep.
When a normal monster takes out, like, will drop like $3.
Oh man, yeah.
I had 900, and I fucking died. At that moment, I just turned off my Switch. I'm like, fuck it. I don't even care anymore.
Yep.
Once I get the map, I'm having a blast.
It looks fun.
The game's fantastic
Yeah.
once I have the map. Once it's just leading up to that point where there's the map, I'm like, what's the point of even fucking exploring? Because you're just gonna die and lose everything.
Yeah. Can you is there not like a bank or something?
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's rough.
You carry your money on you at all times. It's
Yeah.
fucking. I hate it.
Yeah, that would be frustrating.
Let's see. I talked about Joj. I talked about Iceborn. Talked about Hollow Knight. So YouTube videos that I'm doing. As you guys know, me and my buddy are currently playing Resident Evil 4. Well, we finished it last night. He came over at like 9 o'clock. We finished it at like, he was over until like 1:30 in the morning. It was crazy. We were playing just to get caught up.
Shit.
We finally finished Resident Evil 4. So that's done. And the next game we're going to play, we already decided. And I feel like I would want to announce it here. So
Drum roll.
So I want you guys to try to guess. It's,
Resident Evil 5.
No, it's not a Resident Evil game. It's let me give you guys a hint. It's a pretty popular game that I've never played.
Final Fantasy
God of
VII.
War?
Yes, Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god!
Finally, after all of the
Can't wait to watch this one.
after all of the shit talking that I've given that game, not shit talking.
He's gonna become such a fanboy.
I'm actually going to fully play Final Fantasy VII now.
So when you say fully,
Guys doing that.
are you just trying to beat it as fast as you can, or how is your
There's
play?
a lot of veins in that
We're
story.
playing it. We'll get done when we get done.
Just kind of wing it and just go with it.
It's just like sitting down with a buddy and playing a game. When we get done, we get done. I'm not trying to speed run it. I'm not trying to do the
That would be cool though.
I'm not trying to do the 7-hour speed run of that game.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be cool to do though, but I feel like you have to do it straight through.
Hey, real quick,
What,
guys.
speedrun? Yeah.
Acid wants to Acid wants to know what characters you guys chose to be as far as Final Fantasy 14. It was a mermaid and a.
Yeah, it was like the mermaid dude and the walker. You chose like a human.
Yeah, mine was. I don't know the actual name. I feel bad. Hold on, let's look it up. Get the actual names.
Yep.
Hang on.
FF14 characters.
Well, that's cool. I hope you like it. I mean, it's fun. It's a little repetitive. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, you guys are gonna fucking stream an RPG like that?
Yeah. We're
There's
gonna do
so much just.
We're playing.
Well, he doesn't stream it though.
No.
He doesn't stream Final
Oh,
Fantasy
you just
VII.
record. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can cut out all the cucky, like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the. Okay, God though, bro, you're talking. That's gonna be a long. Good luck, bro.
He's playing
love you.
He's playing Yakuza 0 right now, and we're on
I
episode.
don't know enough about that.
We just finished episode.
That's a long game too.
We just finished episode 24, I think. Yeah, I think I just finished episode 24 editing it. I say we probably have about another 40 episodes or so left. And that's if we do minimum side quests. Character.
I had the I can never say it. The Hyur, the higher, the Hyur, the higher is who I did. Didn't you do the? I don't know how the fuck you even say yours.
Damn it! Why is this so fucking hard to find?
The
I
you
don't
did
want
the
jobs.
MIQOET, didn't you?
Maybe.
Merked?
I don't want the classes or the jobs. I just want the classes. Races. Here, FF14 races.
He just started a Ura. It's a dragon hybrid race.
Oh, that's an expansion I don't have.
I was gonna say you chose a mermaid when you could be a dragon. Like what?
Here, James, I'm posting it in the Discord.
Got the
I can't say the names.
Hyors. You have the Hyur.
Yeah, the Hyur. Here, I posted it in the chat.
I am the
You're the M one, aren't you?
Roguden.
Oh, you're the other one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm on the wiki now.
Got it.
He says it's in the first expansion.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any expansions until now.
He just
I
got
don't have any of them either.
the starter one over whatever you call it.
Although, the first expansion is free right now. And I downloaded it.
So mine didn't work.
Long?
I don't know.
I should probably do that.
Yeah, I got screwed in mine because I had the first two, A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let me download them. So I already paid for it. So it wouldn't let me download. I went to Sony, try to buy them that way. It didn't let me download it. So I had to buy the complete collection for $60.
Jesus.
So I had to buy every single game, every single expansion. So I have them all. But I was so mad. I'm like, it's telling me you cannot purchase. Because I tried to get the starter, the one for $20, the one that you guys got.
Yeah,
I was trying to download it because I knew I had it. It says you cannot download this because you already have A Realm Reborn. Try to download it. You cannot download this because you have Heaven's Ward. Try to download Heaven's Ward. You cannot download this.
Now,
what is going on?
Now, Acid, is that class is in Heaven's Sword, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's
so
the first
bad.
expansion, he says.
I might just make a character. I might just make a new character.
What, you don't like being a merman?
Oh, no, I do. I just want an alt. Have an alt character.
Yeah.
Because when you load it, you get to pick what character you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
You can have multiple different ones.
A lot of people like it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great now.
So the one I just found like their strengths and stuff like that. That's pretty.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yours has the highest
probably
fertility.
Yeah, vitality.
What is it?
Vitality.
Not
fertility.
I thought you said fertility.
No.
The mermen are awful,
these guys
awfully fertile.
I said, I called it fertility, so that was my.
Okay. Yeah, I said we'll definitely play with you.
Yeah, bro.
Let us know what world are you playing. Type it in my chat.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, what is it, Realm?
Because if theirs aren't accepting, I don't know which one. What was ours called? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I have to look.
I don't remember. Yeah, me too.
I'll remember one of these days.
In Discord, I put the link. You have to actually click on our conversation, and I put the link to that website in there. If you just watch the video that scrolls across the top, that basically gives you an idea what the park is, of what the whole community is. I'll post it in the level unlocked admin too, just in case, because.
Okay, we'll look at that later. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, that's kind of been my week. I actually did some fucking gardening today.
There you go.
I went outside. I did stuff outside. I gardened for about an hour. I was like, ooh. Crystal
That's awesome.
Okay.
It's a scary thing to do, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to experience the world. I talked to my neighbors. Whoa.
Yikes.
That's nuts, bro.
I was just
I didn't even know I had them.
I was just like looking around. I'm like, these people are talking to me. Who the hell are they? Oh, they're my neighbors. I don't socialize.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Oh.
so getting ready for Final Fantasy VII. That's cool. I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone with it because, couldn't decide what to play after Resi 4, and then I wanted to play FF7 before the remake comes out, just so I can get a good grasp of it.
Is your goal to beat it before the remake comes out?
Yeah. Which I have until March.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking beat it before March.
In reality, you can have everything done in 40 hours or so, if not less.
Yeah.
I was able to get a gold chocobo in like 2 hours, if not less.
Yeah.
Well,
if you stick to it,
I'm not gonna try to go for like Knights of the Round or any of that shit. Fuck that.
Oh, you got to.
No.
Yeah, that's half the. I think you have to have that move to kill him.
No, you don't.
You don't, but it makes it way easier.
Yeah.
If you're level like 99, you can just basically a couple one shots them and you're good.
Yeah, no. I'll do that shit off camera then. Like, I'm not fucking dealing with that.
Well, if you do it, a lot of them are quests, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do end up doing it, just fast forward the chocobo thing.
Yeah.
And, like, so
I could do that now with the PS4 version. You can fast forward stuff.
Well, I meant like if you are gonna record it, like obviously don't do a live, but then like do what is that like when you speed up the video so like it looks like you're like sprinting across the world like
I could do that.
half a second and shit. Because it really doesn't take that long. If you literally just stick with getting a gold chocobo, it really doesn't take that long.
I'll probably need a guide. I'll probably pull up a guide or something. I
can mail you mine.
I might stream that. Like,
I have my
here, I'm gonna try to do the gold chocobo challenge.
My actual. Do I have it here? No, I don't think I do.
Game facts exist, man.
Well, I'm one that I like using the books. To me, they're way easier than using game facts and having to fucking try to control F to try to find something on the fucking page.
IGN guides, they're fantastic. It's the best part of IGN is their walkthrough guides, their walkthrough wikias.
Yeah, because they have the HTML ones now, right? Where it has like the different links to like throughout where you can, unlike the old-fashioned ones where you had to use Notepad.
Yep.
And you had to.
And everyone had that ASCII art at the top.
Yep. You had the that art with the symbol that you created and shit like that.
Yep.
Dude, those were a fucking bitch to navigate, especially if you lost your place.
Oh yeah.
I remember that shit. Yeah, I bought a guide. I don't remember what's that. I don't know if I have it here or not. I don't think I do, but yeah, that's if you do that, yeah, you gotta go. Well, that's number one, man. That's part of a big part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have something that's super off topic again.
What's up?
Did you guys by any chance see the Nikola Tesla, the fucking Tesla guy,
Elon Musk?
Elon Musk,
my hero, my Lord and Savior.
Yeah, but did you see him on EA with E3 with Todd Howard?
Mm-hmm.
That was awkward.
Mm-hmm.
That was so awkward.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who. Oh yeah, that was great.
That was so cringeworthy.
Well, everything Todd Howard does is cringeworthy.
Yeah, but dude, yeah.
But yeah, no,
but
Elon was pretty. Oh, they were trying to out cringe each other. It was great.
Apparently, wouldn't that be funny if that was all on purpose? Like, dude, how did he not know who Vault Boy was? Like, he kept referring to him as the 1950s guy. It's just like, dude, you said you're a huge fan of Fallout, and you have hours and hours into it, bro, but you couldn't remember.
Just said that because the head of Bethesda is there.
Yeah, but he should have called it Vault Boy. Like, it's Vault Boy. I don't know. It was fun to watch. It was cool to see he's doing that, but it was, I don't know. I was watching that before I jumped on stream tonight, and that's
good.
something I wanted to talk to you guys about.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was boring, but.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's been my week.
Good shit.
I did a lot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You think you're gonna be So how long? You said about 40 episodes. You think it'll take you?
For Yakuza, 40 more episodes for Yakuza.
Oh,
I have no
Well, in
idea.
reality, if he does an hour episode of Final Fantasy, yeah, it could be
Yeah.
40
'cause
episodes.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be a long experience
have-
with.
How many hours do you do per episode?
About a half hour.
Okay,
Now,
Yeah.
dude, it's so hard. How do you keep them to a half an hour, man? When I was making those damn Subnautica videos, which someday I'll pick back up.
Alien Isolation and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's so hard to make any of those episodes a half hour long.
well, it's like so when it's by myself, I find it's a little harder. But when I'm with someone
Okay.
else, we can kind of like there's a natural stopping point. Especially
Okay.
with the kind of games that we play. Like, oh, Resident Evil 4. Okay, here's an end of the chapter. We've been playing for, half an hour already. Let's stop there. Okay,
Gotcha.
that's a good stop. Or hey, here's a save point. We've been going for like 26 minutes. Let's stop here. Yakuza's the same way. Oh, we just finished a side quest because that's all we do now. Is we don't actually play the main fucking game. We play the side quests.
Gotcha.
I will say though, the Final Fantasy, probably the first episode would probably have to be about like 45 minutes because if you do 30 minutes, you're not gonna get shit.
No,
Um,
no, I already,
that's the only
I already
downfall
know.
about.
I
Well,
already-
yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm excited to hear how your perception,
yeah.
like, what happens with your perception of the game as you play it.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you guys are gonna get updates.
You have to keep us. Yeah, I was
When
gonna say
you
you're gonna-
starting that next week?
Yeah,
Couple weeks.
You recorded this week, or last week, so not this week, but next week. He's gonna come over and we're gonna record. That's when
You
we're
guys do
gonna
this bi-weekly?
Yeah, we record like a bunch of episodes and then I upload them throughout the next weeks.
So do you
Okay.
play longer than an hour, half an hour, and just cut it in half an hour increments, or you literally just play a half an hour and stop, play something else, half an hour, stop?
So let me pull back the Let's Play curtain here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get into the like the deep dive of what this is. So what happens is me and Mitchell, we sit down. All right, what do you want to play first? Oh, I want to play Yakuza. Okay, so we pop in Yakuza. I hit record. We get started. Oh, hey, this episode's done. Cool. End recording. All right,
Okay.
hit record again. Here's the next episode.
Oh, so you have it's one long piece of footage, but you got several episodes built into it.
Well, but we end the recording and then start the new recording when it's when
Okay,
it's like
so
the
they are
next
separate
episode. Yeah,
files.
they're completely separate files, which is probably why my hard drive gets filled up super quick.
Do you even see, like, is it just the gameplay? Can you hear each other talk or no?
Oh,
How does that work?
We hear each other talk.
Yeah, you guys
Who's
you're
playing?
sitting in the same room, right?
Oh yeah. So literally, like he's sitting here, I'm sitting here.
But you can't.
Yeah.
So you don't have your camera on though, right?
No.
Okay.
Right. So he's doing
Usually-
he's doing chatterboxes, or
Yeah.
that's what I call them. I call them chatterboxes.
Who plays?
Depends on the game. So I like to, like with Resident Evil 4, I played it because it's one of my favorite games of all time. I was like, I can blow through this game quick. 12 hours later, we finally finish it. So I was a little disappointed in that.
Chatterboxes are really fun to play when they're horror games.
Yeah.
I bet you guys had a lot of fun playing the Resident Evil series, huh?
Well, again, to pull back the curtain here and to kind of tune all of you in that are fans onto what's coming next. So October we're gonna do. October we're going to play Resident Evil 7.
Nice.
I'm gonna play Resident Evil 7 with my VR on. So
Oh, good luck.
it's kind
Good
of already
luck.
decided.
You've played it already, though, yeah?
No, well, I played it. I didn't beat it. I
Oh,
was too
man.
scared to beat it.
I would never. I know.
It was between that or
would not
Silent
agree with
Hill.
that.
I would have to track down a copy of Silent Hill because I don't know where my copy is.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror games in the first place, and one in VR. Nope.
See,
Uh-uh.
I love horror games. I'm just a little bitch. I'm
Me too, that's
I'm
why I
a
don't
little
like
bitch
'em.
when it comes to it. But I love 'em.
I hate them because I'm a little bitch.
Well,
I don't
I mean,
like them.
we had that whole episode where I just talked for like 45 minutes about Silent Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
I obviously love it. I'm passionate about it. It's one of my favorite game
Yeah.
series of all time that Konami killed. Yeah, so we're gonna play Resident Evil 7. We're gonna play Resident Evil 7. Well, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 7 in VR. He's gonna
And
do the
Final
color
Fantasy.
commentary. So that's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be. I'm already.
I can't wait to watch those.
I am going to wear 2 pairs of underwear.
You probably should.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention about my week. Did you guys have any other questions about like the Let's Play stuff?
No,
Chatterbox
some
stuff?
good shit.
Okay.
Good deets.
I went to the arcade the other day. And
Which
I
one?
got
round 1.
And I got some more stuffed animals.
Oh jeez.
So, by the way, I put up some stuffed animals too.
Yeah, I see him back there.
You can see Holiday Pikachu, and you see my 2 Joshies.
Okay, well those are cool. If you're gonna have anything.
So I got this.
That's cute.
And then where are you, Curb? There he is. I got a big old
Boom.
Curb. I got a big old Curb.
That's cool, dude. Kirby's like one of my favorite characters.
Fucking love my Curbs.
That is cool.
I texted my friend that, and she's like, I was like, man, I got so many just stupid stuffed animals, and she goes, hey, you could just put it around your house. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. Where would this watermelon look good in my house? Where would it look good? Nowhere, that's where. So it's fucking useless. It's absolutely useless. Yeah, I got my big Curb. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy.
That's cool. That's cool, man. I wonder if there's any arcades around here. I'll Google that right now.
Yeah, you should check.
Probably.
Arcades
If you're
are
in a
so
bigger
much fun.
city.
I could spell. There. Google's got my back.
I know, Walker, when you come up here to visit, we're definitely going there.
Yeah,
Gonna
me
get
too,
s-
man.
Gonna get some cheap beer, and then we're gonna play some arcade games. I'm gonna spend a lot of money. Spend way too much money if you ask me, but
Wow, dude, there's actually a bunch in here. PK's Play Zone and Grill.
ooh.
There's a couple bars that have
Nice.
arcades and like. Huh.
So this is Jeff, you're familiar with Dave and Buster's, right?
Yeah.
So round 1 is like Dave and Buster's, only more emphasis on games. It has
not so
like
much
a
the food.
restaurant, but it's more games, and a bowling alley, and a karaoke bar, or karaoke room.
That's pretty cool.
I think you would like it.
How
Did
nice is the
someone
restaurant?
comment on your giant water jug? Is that what you're
Terrible.
Yeah, they did.
At it?
Yeah, they did.
I thought, because I just see this look.
I told him I get thirsty. That's my daily
You're
supply.
Thirsty.
I live in
Thirsty
Florida.
bitch.
I sweat
It's
most
your
of it out.
giant bong.
Yeah, it's a giant water bong.
the pumps, how the smoke comes out.
It's got a
Take a huge hit, man.
Yeah, man.
Huge hit.
I guarantee
See
people,
if you get
people
new
probably rigged it
cozy.
like that. Be
On a hot
fucking
day, I
hilarious.
pour it all over myself.
That'd
Hey
be
man,
fucking
you gotta drink
hilarious.
the bong
Still
water
not enough
afterwards.
though.
Whoever
Ugh.
takes the last hit, guys, drink the bong water.
Oh man, I couldn't even imagine. That'd be the worst.
The Tosh.0 episode and the Bong Master, or whatever it is. I don't remember the
Oh,
guy's
that
name. He
dude
actually
did.
drinks.
Yeah.
Drinks the bong water. He said it tastes good because he doesn't want to waste an ounce of weed. It's gross.
Oh my god.
I've seen that guy before. I've seen some of his videos.
Oh man.
Yeah, you guys ready to get
Drink
into the
enough-
news? Oh.
I hear if you drink enough of that, you'll see Captain Planet.
It's true.
Like actual Captain Planet or Ted Turner dressed as Captain Planet?
Ted Turner dressed as
Good.
Captain Planet with a David Bowie wig.
Good, that's what I want. There's no other Captain Planet. No other Captain
Let's get-
Planet canon.
With Ziggy
Oh, no.
Stardust. Speaking of Stardust, I have like over 100,000 Stardust. I don't know what I'm going to use it on, but somebody's going to get amped the fuck up.
Is that a drug?
Nice segue into
The drug?
I have no idea what the fuck you're even talking about.
Pokemon Go.
Okay.
It does. It probably is a drug.
Probably.
Stardust.
It is in the movie. Isn't that what they're snorting in the movie?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're snorting in the movie is Stardust.
I have no idea.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's a drug in some movie or something. I just can't think of what drug. What. I'll look that shit up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
about
checking
to
to
Google
see if
that too.
there's checking to see if there's any
Dust.
any
It's a movie.
Pokemons hanging out in my yard. No, there never is.
Oh, PCP's also called Stardust.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is.
There's never any Pokemon hanging out by my house. Oh, never mind. I'm about to get
Got
him.
him.
It's a Bellsprout.
Well, let's get into some news, gentlemen.
Let's
Catch
get
me a
into the
Bellsprout.
news.
News.
477 CP.
Make sure not to put that in any video title. You'll
I
get
know,
banned
right?
on YouTube.
Immediately.
Boom,
Right,
like
sure.
that.
Got him.
All right, news.
I'll start. Start with movies. Good old movers. So, as expected, good old Toy Story 4 dominated the box
did
office.
pretty good.
$240 million worldwide, 120 million here.
It doesn't surprise me.
That is pretty crazy.
Did below the expectations they wanted though. But still did.
Still a lot of money.
They wanted about 150 to 160 million. Only did 118. So it still did obviously good. Accumulated for about 70% of the box office. So to put it in perspective, it did 118 million. Number 2 was Child's Play, which is the remake of Chucky. Chucky did 14 million.
Wow, Jesus, Jesus.
I didn't know Chucky had such a following.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like that's
like nothing compared to.
Yeah, the box office went from 118 million at number 1 to number 2 to 14 million.
Yeah, it's a big drop.
Number 3 was Aladdin at 12. Number 4 was Men in Black with 10. And then it did 10 million, 5 million, 4 million, and Avengers is no longer in the top 10.
Good, as it should be.
But speaking of Avengers, it is being re-released
It's
into
getting
theaters.
fucking DLC.
The movie is?
Yeah, it's being re-released into theaters in 2 weeks, with a special end credit scene for Stanley. I said Stanley.
It's getting.
What is it? The autobiography of Stan Lee?
I don't know.
That would be
but
more
essentially,
interesting.
it only needs $35 more million to beat Avatar. Disney's not saying they're re-releasing it to beat Avatar, but come on, they're releasing it to beat Avatar.
It's not going to beat
Yeah.
Avatar.
Um,
I will fucking riot if it beats Avatar.
oh, it's gonna. It's 30. It only needs 35 million, and people are gonna want to see what they're adding to the movie. So they're at least people are good. Like $35 million isn't a lot for that movie.
It's not,
I don't think.
but I'm gonna still riot. I'm gonna be fucking upset.
It'll 100% beat it. They already
I'm
said they
gonna
already
be-
guarantee that it will.
Blue Fern Gully is a better movie. Come fucking at me, right now.
So, yeah, they said it'll definitely beat Avatar and become the number one highest grossing movie of all time.
No, until the next Avengers movie comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't
But
just consume product and then think about next product.
yeah. So
Don't think, just consume.
going with Toy Story, there's a lot of Easter eggs in this movie. Supposedly, there's a Kingdom Hearts 3 reference. I showed James the picture. You weren't on yet, Schroeder. But essentially, Buzz Lightyear has to steal a key to open a door, and the key resembles Sora's Keyblade, which is pretty cool.
Putting an Easter egg for a shitty game into a good movie. Wow.
Yep.
Right.
It also has an Easter egg for all 22 Pixar movies.
Christ.
If you're paying attention, you can get it. You can actually see them all supposedly. But yeah, they legit put an Easter egg for every single Pixar and Disney movie ever made into this movie, which is pretty cool.
Now,
It's gotten crazy.
Is it every Pixar movie, like, period, or just the Disney-owned Pixar movies?
Disney and Pixar.
Okay. So not the original shorts that they did.
No,
Got
just
it.
every Disney Pixar movie, starting with Toy Story 1. So I don't know how you put a Toy Story Easter egg inside of a Toy Story movie, but they did.
Well, we know that van is going to be there. That pizza van is definitely going to be there.
Sid, maybe?
That room where they, from that one college that they all went to or something like that, that's going to be there.
Finding Nemo, Dory, Monsters Inc., all of them. Yep, they all have individual Easter eggs inside the movie, and I guess it's some are easy to see, some aren't.
Well, I mean, if they're easy to see, then what's the point of them being Easter eggs? You know, Easter eggs are meant for the keen-eyed viewers.
Truth.
Speak the truth. Can I get a name?
But they said some of them might be like tattoos on people, things like that. So you got to look very, very, very close.
See, that's what Easter eggs should be.
Yeah.
Like background stuff, or like one of my favorite Easter eggs was in, what is it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where Howard the Duck was in it.
This is for my chat.
Where
you can't tell because he wanted to see what my high CP was. I don't really. That's not. You can't really. I mean, it's backwards because I'm looking at a camera, but
you can still.
No,
No, it's right way.
Yeah. Cameras flip it. Webcam is like.
Yeah, it's the right way.
I know. I'm only level like 23. My one dude's trying to take me on. He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know your power.
Where's my Crusola? It's my favorite character right now. And the Spiel. I got a Spiel that's a monster. Where's he at?
Spiel.
Yeah, because yours. Does mine show up backwards or normal? And yours?
Normal.
Oh, mine normal, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how yours was.
Oh, good. It didn't look like that for me.
Well, no.
Yeah, well, for mine, it looks backwards as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is 100% backwards.
Yeah, because the webcam, it processes the picture and flips it.
Yeah.
It's like when you take a picture with a camera. It takes a backwards photo and then flips it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's kind of cool.
That's my favorite character right now. He's just a little piece of coral. So stupid.
Sticking with the movie news, Keanu Reeves has been, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Killing it.
Well, yeah. Besides that, pursued, about every single Marvel movie. I guess he's been talked to about every single one.
I would be interested. I would actually maybe enjoy a Marvel movie with Keanu Reeves in it. Hallelujah!
Yeah,
I might
approached.
Actually do it.
That's what the word I was thinking of. Approached. He's been approached for every single Marvel movie to be in it. And he has not.
Saying no.
Other movies, things like that. So it has never worked out for him. Same thing, I guess, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock. I guess he's been. I guess they're trying to meet up with him as well to become in the Marvel universe, which I don't. Know how it's going to work because he's in a DC movie. He's Black Adam.
Oh shit!
From
is he?
From the next movie for Shazam or whatever. Yeah, he's Black Adam.
Neat.
Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to work if he's going to be in that and in a Marvel movie. So I don't know if Disney would want to do that. But
can't see why not.
People are thinking that Keanu Reeves will be Adam Warlock.
Okay, I can see him being Adam Warlock.
So, which would put him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 potentially. So, but who knows? We'll see what happens. They literally, I guess, asked him for every single one. Hawkeye, the Winter Soldier, and I guess he hasn't been able to do any of them.
Yeah,
I
because
can
he's
see
too
him
busy
doing-
making good movies like John Wick.
Yeah, I could see him doing that
He's
character.
way
Yeah,
too
but who
goddamn
doesn't?
busy with that.
Dude, there, man. I'll tell you what. Like, as a person that has done a lot of acting and stuff, to be either in a Marvel movie, even as an extra, or a Star Wars movie, really, honestly, that's what I would want to be in a Star Wars movie, personally.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, that's it. You're set.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
good life
definitely.
goal to be in a Star Wars movie, even as an extra, or
Or
a superhero movie.
Oh, I completely agree. Despite the fact I feel that this last X-Men movie kind of hurt the X-Men, unfortunately, which they want to call it the X-People because they think it's calling it the X-Men is wrong now because a lot of the women are the strong characters.
Go fuck off. No, it's the X-Men.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks,
there's
Mark.
Like, that's the character.
there's a huge thing about that right now. How it should be called the that it shouldn't be the X-Men because there's a lot of strong, powerful women. Oh, Jesus Christ. I won't get into that, but yeah, that was a thing.
Thanks for the 4 months. Thanks for the 4-month sub, Mark. That's what's up, man.
Cheers.
My fucking head
But-
hurts after that. Holy shit.
So that's the movie news. Got The Lion King coming out, and then that comes out in
I'll go watch the
2
original.
weeks.
I watched the original on launch day.
There you go.
That's
That
what
comes
I'll
out
do.
in 2 weeks, and then at the end of July, Spider-Man: Far From Home, which
gonna watch it.
is gonna break some box office records.
Not gonna watch it.
That movie has a lot of a shit ton of pre-sales already for the tickets, which is almost on par, not as good as Avengers, but it's up there in terms of pre-sale tickets.
You know-
Just because people want to know how Phase 3 is gonna end.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be
You
it's
can
gonna be
give me
big.
the rundown, Walker. I don't care.
I will.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Spoils.
Like I said, I'm done with Marvel movies for a very long time. Completely done. I can't do them anymore. I can't watch them anymore. It's all the same I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want to be here for 20 hours. Not that I have to get up for work in the morning.
Yeah, I know, right?
So- I was up until like
What?
4:30 last night. This morning.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. And then you were up again. Then you were up like 4 hours after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
it
didn't
was.
sleep much.
Hell no. Who needs sleep? I can sleep when I'm dead.
Getting into some actual news. Do you want to go, James? Do you want to go?
Well, you keep going. You're riding the hot streak, so you keep going.
We'll talk about everyone's favorite game, especially James, Fortnite. Gotta chug that beer down, baby. So Fortnite is now coming out
Let me
with
grab another.
system requirements for the first time. Where that Season 10 will require a DirectX 11 graphics card, where before it never had its system requirements. Now it will. Not that DirectX 11 is intensive or anything like that,
Hell
but
no. I probably
same thing.
I'm sure I have a toaster that can run DirectX 11. Actually, I don't have a toaster. That's a lie.
Who needs toasters?
You know what they say about toasters? All toasters toast.
Yeah.
I have a toaster oven. I'm sure that thing could probably run DirectX 11. No, it's a little older. Can't hear you. Cannot hear a single thing you're saying.
He turned the light off and it broke his microphone. Can't hear you,
I
Walker.
cannot hear you.
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
See, I
Why
was
is it not
having
working?
trouble. I was having trouble at the beginning of the podcast, like before we started, where my webcam wouldn't work. Now Walker's having the trouble now with his microphone.
It's always one of us, man.
It's always one of us, yeah. Oh,
There it
I
is.
heard a thing.
Sounded like your mic came to life. No.
Nope.
Your mic was just fucking with us.
Yeah, it's just fucked. Shit's fucked, buddy.
Guess what, James?
What?
After the show tonight, I'm going to be I'm going to eat a watermelon.
Are you?
A whole
A
watermelon.
whole watermelon? Dude, that's hype.
I bought it with the specific purpose of eating the entire thing in one sitting.
Are you gonna stream it?
I was thinking about it.
You should stream it. I'll watch it.
Just nomming the fuck out of a watermelon?
Yeah, dude. I'll have you on.
I was
my...
gonna cut it in half and just
Oh!
eat it with a spoon.
We can talk about it in the news. I'll watch it on here. I'll watch it on my computer, and then I'll watch like Games Done Quick or something on my TV.
Yeah. I was gonna karate chop it. I was gonna fruit ninja that shit.
Dude, that'd be hype.
Yeah. Yep.
Eating watermelon ASMR. There you go. I just found the title. Found the
That would
title.
drive- I have a sister that if you eat with your mouth open, she fucking rages.
Really?
Yeah. I should find. I bet there is something legit like that. I should just send that to her. ASMR food eating.
Have you ever watched the videos that this one dude posts on like Pornhub? He does like a video. It's like walking you to your door after having a nice date. And it's just like FOV, this one like nice British guy just walks someone to their door. Just like, hey, I had a great time tonight. I hope we could see each other again sometime. Goodbye. And he walks it. Another one's like, he goes, I think it was like tucking you in and reading you a bedtime story.
Mark says he thinks the guy's name is Michael Kramer. Or Creamer.
Fuck, it might be. Hold on, let me look it up. Pornhub.com.
The camera just...
That's
what is
a
the
lot
camera
of
doing
porn.
here?
Alright.
How do you... I want it to be normal again. What's happening?
It's because Walker left.
Walk? Yeah. I was gonna type it into the thing, but nah. Can't put that on the stream.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's
That's definitely interesting. Dude, your
hold on.
phone is giving me a nice little feedback beat mix here.
Oh, is it? Might be.
Yeah. Oh, that's alright.
There we go. I'll take off my magnet case.
So I have some gaming news to touch base with until Walker gets back.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should wait for him. It was that Harry Potter game.
Yeah, the Wizards Unite.
Is that what it is? It's by the same guys that made Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen some bros at the park playing it,
Really?
and it's made by the same people that make Pokemon Go. And then there's another game they make, or I don't even know if it's a game. It's called, I think, Ingress.
Yeah, Ingress. It was like it was kind of like Pokemon. Yeah, it was the same thing.
I guess if you like want to, for instance, if there's a place that you want to add like Pokemon stops to and stuff like that, you have to be a certain level of in Ingress to make a suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what that's about. I'm gonna look that up tonight. What is this Ingress thing, and how do we become involved? Because it doesn't seem like it's a game. It
No,
seems like it's
kinda like a social thing.
Yeah.
Social experiment.
It says his headset's not working. Uh-oh.
Rip. Rest in pepperoni.
Rest in pepperoni.
Rest in pepperoni.
Cheese and
Walker.
pepperoni pizza. Yeah, if you guys ever have to chat something in the Discord, you can, because I can see it at least. Whoa.
Yeah, Ryan Creamer.
Oh, Ryan Creamer. You were close, Mark.
Yeah, there we go. That's why I couldn't find it.
How weird. Why are we talking about this?
No, I don't want ads. Stop. I should just subscribe to Pornhub Premium just so if I ever need to look this stupid shit up, I don't get the ads. Ryan.
Just making sure. That's that.
Yeah.
How many views does it have?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Ah.
There we go. Ryan Creamer. He's from New York. Let's see some of his video. I play with toys compilation. He's playing with actual toys.
Oh my gosh.
Secretary and boss enjoy healthy work relationship.
He's a partner. He's got a special jacket and everything.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's
He
verified.
says he follows him on Twitter.
I drive my Tinder date home safely in a Tesla on autopilot. I bake cookies for the hot singles in my area.
Nice.
I walk in on you and promptly exit. I disagree with the ads around this video. Your penis size is fine as it is. I, your pool boy, clean your pool.
These are videos, or these are just like Twitter posts?
These are his videos on Pornhub.
Oh my gosh.
I hold your hand in VR. I play Overwatch and don't have sex with the characters. I study intensely with the Dare Dorm. Just a bunch of people.
That?
It's just him sitting around with a bunch of like college kids just studying.
Oh my goodness.
I offer you a cleanup towel. I, your real estate agent, show you the property. I, your plumber, actually fix your pipes. I can see that you are tired, so I suggest we just snuggle.
It's gold.
It's fucking great. I, your yoga instructor, maintain a professional distance. I hold the door open for strangers. Parentheses, in public, almost caught.
I hear the sound of somebody posting in something over and over again. I don't know where it's coming from.
I have no clue either.
If you don't hear it, then it's... What is this?
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Yeah, I don't know what that sound is.
Here, let me look on the Discord real quick.
I think it might be in the Discord.
Level unlocked.
It sounds like Discord, but I don't see anybody posting
he's posting
nothing.
a whole bunch of shit.
Where?
On the admin.
Oh. Yeah, it only shows nothing for me.
He's
What is all
posting a
this?
bunch of gaming articles.
Oh, is this the news?
Is this the news? Oh no! Walker's done.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Rip
what I
around,
would
pop
think it
around.
means. Oh boy.
Hold on. Here we go. This is what I'm gonna do.
Can't he use his phone? He can use his phone. Just use your phone, bro.
Shit. Hold on. Hold the
What
phone.
is this? I don't.
Yeah, my stuff's not working.
It's not working, so you're done.
I'm gonna reset it again. The second time I've done it. I posted all of my
I noticed.
news things I was gonna talk about in the admin of the Level Unlock podcast, but I will. I hosted you, so I'm gonna reset it again to see if I can get it back up. My
You can always use your phone. Tell me you
headset
can use his
won't
phone.
pick up
You can
anything.
always use your phone.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that, couldn't I? Oh, I don't have a camera.
Oh no, you don't. That's right. Yeah, your camera's broken.
My camera's broken,
Just-
so you can't see me.
I mean, you
Then
can do
it won't
voice
work.
chat just on there.
Yeah, you can do the voice.
Yeah, I could do that. But I'm gonna reset my
Right.
computer. You guys want to keep going? I'll reset my computer once and see if that works, and I'll be trying.
Well, if he can get it-
I'll be on the Discord.
Okay.
Right. If he can get it, I mean, even if he can't get it, we can just. I mean, if we get through the news pretty quick, because, let me see, like we can. I don't know. The
Well,
show
I mean-
doesn't have to be super long tonight.
No,
I mean,
it
we could just
doesn't. Well,
hold
I
this
mean-
stuff
I
off
mean-
until next week.
I mean, we're already at an hour and a half, but still. I
Yeah.
just have like a few things, really, and I think some of the stuff in Walker's was basically stuff that I already,
Yeah,
had
because
in
you
there.
talked about. Well, also you already talked about Monster Hunters in here.
Yeah.
He
it's
was
the
talking
best-
about-
It's the best-selling Capcom game ever.
Is it really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow.
Don't care about GTA. We're not talking about GTA. We're not talking about Apex. Fuck that. I'm running the show now, bitch.
What are they doing in GTA?
They're adding a casino.
GTA Online's Diamond Casino and Resort starts construction.
Not talking about Tom Holland. His movies suck.
Coming to Nintendo Wii. We talked about that last week.
We
or like a
did
couple weeks
talk
ago.
about that. And I actually have something a little bit else on there. Monster Hunter World's best-selling Capcom. The Fortnite bullshit gaming thing festival that's going to be a trash heap that's going to be filled with just terribleness. We're not talking about that shit either. All right, let's get into the actual fucking news. Let's go, Jeff. Let's go.
Oh,
All right.
man.
All right, big
I don't
news.
have any-
Big news right now.
What's the big news?
So we are the official Battle Royale podcast.
Are we?
We are.
When
That's
we
what
start doing that?
you know right now.
Oh.
The new NHL hockey game from EA
Hacky?
Sports is going to have Battle Royale in it. It's going to have a Battle Royale mode. 88 players.
He's saying Just Dance is it's last game ever.
Yeah, last game ever on the Wii.
Wow.
It is the
My
last
music
Nintendo
got real
Wii
sad
game.
on my channel too.
Yeah, rip. 14 years the Wii has been going strong. 13 years.
That's crazy.
This is going to be the last one.
Well,
it has survived
it was
the
a good
Nintendo
run.
Wii U.
Yeah, it was a good run.
Was a damn good run. Animal Crossing
more-
on the Switch is a game that I'm looking forward to. Was a
Me
New
too.
Horizons.
I need to get a Switch.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
So I have peaks and valleys with my Switch, where it's
Mhm.
like I will play the shit out of it and not touch it for like 2 months, and then play the shit out of it, not touch it for 2 months.
Mhm.
It just depends on what's out.
Yeah.
But Animal Crossing on the Switch is something I'm going to be playing daily. God damn it. I'm going to be playing that shit daily.
Acid just sold his Switch.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. You won't be able to play Animal Crossing
Mm-mm.
now, bro.
Nah, fam.
It's so sad.
But
If I had a Switch, I'd probably get that.
the one thing I don't understand. Okay. So the Switch supports their online and stuff, okay? It supports their cloud saves if you have their online membership. Pretty cool, right? You can switch breaks or anything like that, that's fine. Animal Crossing will not support cloud saves. It will not support any kind of cloud saving.
Oh, there it goes.
So
What? Say that. I'm sorry, I was fixing something. You said the Switch will not support any cloud saving?
Animal Crossing on the Switch will not support cloud saving. The Switch has cloud saving for a lot of games, but Animal Crossing will not support that. Because they don't want people to cheat in a single-player game
Yeah.
that's only affected by you.
Well, that would make me think that they're planning on bringing it multiplayer probably in the maybe not too distant future.
So they kind of have multiplayer. They've had it since the first one.
Okay, that's the same idea where you hop in a truck and
Mm-hmm.
or a train and drive on over.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
that's kinda
coming back. From the trailer, looks like you could have a lot more than just 4 people there, which is crazy. But yeah, I think, Animal
be a
Crossing...
gang.
Yeah, gang,
Two
gang.
gangs meet up and they have gang battles,
Squad gang, gang.
right? The Jets and the Shark at full blast. Crazy.
Everyone just pulls out leather jackets and switchblades.
They have a comb off. They don't have blades in that game.
Oh, no, they don't.
There's a whole dance fight scene between all the little. What were those little robot things called? The little dildo looking
gyroids.
Gyroids, whatever the hell they're called.
Hemorrhoids. This game right here is probably like the game you need cloud storage for. And
Yeah, you would think.
And especially with it being on the Switch. Like, okay, cloud storage on the PlayStation. Cool. But in all reality, unless my PlayStation breaks, that's when I'm going to need it.
How is cloud saving going to how do you cheat with cloud saving?
I have no fucking idea. I guess
you can't go into their servers and maybe.
So I think Nintendo doesn't fully understand what that means.
They're like, I don't know what a cloud is.
Like
they're like all the old people that come through. They're like,
Exactly.
what's a cloud? Is it in the cloud?
Exactly. I think they think that if something's stored to the cloud, you can just grab it and monkey with it and put it back up into the cloud.
Oh, Acid is saying download the save and hack the saves.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can do that.
Yeah, you could do that with your own save file though.
Yeah, if you have an SD card, put the saves on the SD card. Pop
He
it
said
in.
that's just. He said that's what they did with Halo 3 for the recon armor.
Yeah, but what they want to do is like they think people are going to do that with cloud saves. I'm sorry, but you can't really do that. That's not how it works. If you don't have access to that cloud server on like a computer, for example, you can't just bring that down. You can't just magically reach up and touch the sky and pull that shit down. That's not
Especially
how it
if it's like sandboxed.
Yeah, that's not how it works, Nintendo.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of old Japanese men not knowing what that means.
He says modded the file to give the achievements to unlock it. Huh.
But that's a little different though. That's with like Halo,
Yeah.
where I'm sure that
where there's a lot more multiplayer functionality.
well that and then
like-
also you're able to oh hey look who got stuff.
He's back.
Is it working?
It is working.
Hey,
It's a Wild Walker.
It's a wild-
What's up,
Don't
boys?
worry, we'll talk about my news that you said wasn't important.
It's
all
not
of it's
important. It's not.
Every single thing
It's
I,
not
every single
fucking
thing I
important.
said was.
The only
Yes, it
important
is.
thing is Capcom is Monster Hunter
Yes,
World
it
being
is.
Capcom's best-selling game. Boom, there you go. I did it.
No, every single thing I posted was important, you dick.
Motherfucker,
That's why I
I'm running
posted
this.
it.
I'm running this show. I'm
I had
running
way
this
more
show.
too. I had like 18 tabs open. I only sent you like a quarter of what I had open.
You can't take it away from me, man. I'm already got the power.
I'm not streaming
Yep,
anymore,
all
just so
that
you
power
know.
is
So
going
you're
to
at to
his
post
head.
this podcast.
The first
All
thing.
that powers is going to his head.
The first thing when your call got when we didn't hear you, I was just like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to post the podcast now."
Yep,
Um.
all you, baby.
Yeah. So we're just talking about Nintendo Animal Crossing not having cloud saves on the Switch.
Yeah, I heard you. That's funny.
We're like the 3Js.
Yeah, we are.
Me and James talked about that.
We
We
did.
should.
Didn't we talk about that last
what we
week?
should. Yeah, what we should. That's what we should have named the
We call it
podcast.
JJ and J.
Oh, it was like, what was it?
What
Three
was it?
J's Grace.
Yeah, yeah.
3J's Grace.
That's the title of this. I'm naming it that. Fuck you and
Oh,
your.
what about titties and beer?
No, fuck you.
Three J's Grace,
Grace.
titties and beer. There you go.
the side of titties and beer.
There you go.
So there's a new thing that popped up on Netflix on Friday that I was super excited for, and then immediately not became excited for.
It's about
So-
the abortion stuff.
So, no, it's a little something I care about. It's
Why are they in the politics?
just do what you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's your body.
kind of.
It's your body. You can do what you want with it. Just don't expect me to pay for it. That's where I stand. You can get an abortion all you want. You can just pop out. You can just actually no, do it. Get an abortion. Fuck you. Get an abortion.
There's a lot of,
No kids. Fuck them
there's a lot of fucking politics in this episode.
Fuck them all.
Starting from the get go.
Right.
We were talking about Trump. This.
All the hot
pro-life.
button issues on this video game podcast.
Man, we were fucking. This is full of
Yeah, this is
Fucking,
gonna be our
a shit ton of politics. Talking about fucking drones getting blown up and Trump and abortion. Jeez.
3J's
Outta
Grace with a
here,
side of
news.
politics. There we go. No.
Get out of here, big
Level
news.
Unlocked podcast episode, what are we calling this? 21, 22? I don't know.
22.
22. You're not going to want to listen to this.
3J's Grace, titties and
What-
beer with the side of politics.
So what exciting happened on Netflix?
So there's an anime that I've been meaning to watch, but it's impossible to watch, called Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I've heard of this.
It is one of the pinnacles of anime. It is one of the most important anime to ever come out. One of the best, if not the best, anime to come out. It came up on Netflix. It was announced earlier in the year that it was coming out to Netflix, and that they were completely redubbing it. Boy, howdy, are people pissed about the dub.
Oh, really?
Oh, they hate it. Everyone hates it. Like there is not a single person in my feed that isn't like a voice actor in the show that was like, yeah, I actually like this.
Yikes.
Like the characters, they show no emotion. There's like no emotion to it. They changed some of the more iconic lines. A lot of people are pissed off. The end credit scene is "Fly Me to the Moon," which is fitting, but yeah, they don't have the rights to that, so they don't have that. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are really upset. So guess I'm just gonna pirate it. Because I could buy it on VHS for like $200 for a few episodes.
For
But I ain't doing that.
VHS.
Fuck it. Animekings.ru or whatever. Kiss Anime. There you go. Kissanime.ru.
For all your top-notch VHSs.
Mm-hmm. That's how I watched Cowboy Bebop back in the day.
You're Cowboy Bebop.
I wish I was Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, Spike Spiegel? Hell yeah.
Fucking driving around in spaceships.
Yeah! Cowboy Bebop was the
So
shit.
cool.
I hate how your Discord, your shit, like, switches everyone's stuff, James. It's so weird.
What do you mean it switches everyone's stuff?
Like, everyone on my screen is facing a different way than what shows on your Twitch.
Jesus
so
Christ.
weird. It
Yeah.
throws me off.
Alright. Gears of War 5 is a video game that's coming out. I'm not really excited for it, but I guess I could be excited for it.
Is there a mobile game coming out too?
Yes, don't get me started on it.
Made by the creators of Angry Bird.
So, Gears of War 5...
Oh no, Pop Vinyl.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that abortion.
That should be cute. That should be a cute
That
game.
should have got aborted. That shit should have got
Oh my
fucking
God.
aborted.
Fucking,
Oh, heavens.
I hate politics.
Gears of War 5 will not have a season pass, and all DLC maps will be free, so good on them.
No loot boxes either.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of companies that are saying now that there's not going to be a season pass, and all the maps are going to be free.
Well, the new Call of Duty is the same way.
Yeah.
How are they gonna create that residual income they need?
Other things, you can buy skins and shit. Like that's what'll.
I feel like season passes are going the way of the online pass. Do you guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Back in like the early 2010s, where you had to purchase like if you didn't buy the game brand new, you had to purchase the right to play online.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, right now, if you pre-order over on Microsoft's, what's their thing called? Their Game Pass or whatever. That's where you get the Terminator and a bunch of free shit. So essentially, you kind of are. Like that's how they're making their money, in a sense. So, but yeah, your games like your Fortnite, your League of Legends, your Apex, things like that. Like they don't have season passes, and they all downloaded for free. So yeah, Gears is doing it. New Call of Duty is doing it. Supposedly, Battlefield is going to be doing it.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm
Fallout. They even did it. That's free.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of. Only for 30 days.
No.
oh. But it's interesting to see that all these companies were all in on the season passes for a while, and now everyone's getting away from it.
Well, I think I want to see statistically how many people bought the DLC for Blackout. Because like when all of us play, none of us had the DLC.
No.
Not even Nick, who plays it like hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, so I want to see like what the schematic looks like, because I'm assuming they had to have a huge decline in purchases. It's like $20 per DLC now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it was probably, like you said, the analytical data probably shows that all it's doing is the sales numbers are dropping because nobody, and all it's doing is pissing everybody off.
Yeah.
Like, the gaming community is getting tired of like we really are. We're getting sick and tired of games being, like, okay, I understand here and there, but like every game coming out being almost done, and then in order to have like the stuff that should be in the finished copy, you have to pay for it.
Well,
Like,
you look at what is it? The new Dead or Alive game, Dead or Alive 6, having $100 fucking DLC, where it's like just
Stupid.
different. It's all the costumes.
Yeah.
what game is this?
Dead or Alive
Dead
6.
or Alive 6. I almost shit myself when James told me this.
Yeah,
$100 DLC.
Why does that sound?
It's a fighting game.
yeah. Fucking,
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Like a
Galgun.
Tekken.
Galgun has a $100 DLC or $90 DLC.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Back in the day, it was the chicks with big boobs fighting each other that we used to love.
Yeah,
Fan service for days.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty
Um,
good fighting game.
But yeah, well, even look at the new Marvel movie, not Marvel movie, Marvel game. All of their updates and map and expansions, that all comes for free.
Mhm.
You don't have to pay for a thing,
Yep.
and that's why they have the 7 to 10 year plan for that game,
Yeah.
because everything is the constant updates and everything's going to be free for it. That the game's going to last 7 to 10 years. They said.
It's not going to, but
I highly doubt it will, but
well, Destiny was supposed to last 10 years.
yeah.
That shit didn't
Well, they
last
were-
10 months.
They were stupid because they released Destiny 2.
Yeah.
If they didn't release Destiny 2, I think they could have done it, but they were stupid and did that. But yeah, but that's what they're going to. They want these games to start lasting as long as possible, so they're going to give you the free content to keep you playing,
It's
aka GTA 5.
it's what's called live service,
Yeah.
where they basically keep the people playing so they could buy more stuff in the game.
Yep.
Okay, that sounds okay. It
The-
doesn't sound so bad, as long as it doesn't affect your gameplay all crazy.
But who
I don't know,
knows?
like,
It might.
yeah.
It might down the line. Who knows?
I'm interested to see how much a game like GTA 5 played affect into something like this, because everything just automatically gets downloaded into the game. Or it could have been a Fortnite effect. I don't know. It's
Could
one
be
or the other.
Fortnite,
But
yeah, it's most likely like Fortnite.
yeah, I'd actually probably veer towards Fortnite because of all the success that's had. But GTA 5 is a different monster on another
Yeah.
realm.
Watchdog Legions will have 20 different versions of the script. So
Which
I
is insane.
actually have an article for this, real quick.
Wow.
Let me pull it up.
Like the story?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember when we were watching how you literally could pick any person you want to recruit? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who they are. Each person has their own storyline.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay,
So-
and you can beat the story as each one of those characters.
Well, so here's from Games Radar. Okay, they interviewed Clint Hawking, who is the creative director for the game. He said that, quote, there will be 20 different versions of the script, each with different characters, different personas, different voices, and different acting. He goes on to say that here, let me keep going. Let me try to find the quote here. Basically, he went into a lot of okay, there's no dude on the box who's there to start all the cinematics, and the people you recruit are just the supporting cast. There are 20 different versions of Legion's script, and I don't mean people saying the same lines. We're talking different characters, different personas, different voices, different acting. We're using technology to alter the voices so that even if you happen to recruit Joe and John and they have the same actor and the same personality, when they talk to each other, you won't know it's the same actor because we modulate the voices. We use photogrammetry to capture dozens of different faces, which have been combined using innovative animation techniques to produce literally thousands of unique heads. So, pretty much what it's going to do is depending on who you have recruited, the entire story, it may lead to, ultimately it's going to lead to point, Z. But
How you get there?
it's going to be completely
Yeah.
different.
They're
Depending-
basically taking the idea of procedurally generated maps and applying it to characters.
Kind of, yeah.
They're saying if you can play the game over 20 times
And
and not have the same outcome, you can have the outcome's the same. The middle of it's different each
Yeah.
time. They say you can literally play it 20 times the exact same way.
I want to make a retirement home that is just.
Yeah.
Just a bunch
You
of people
literally
playing
can
this.
play the game. They're saying if you play the game multiple times the exact same way, recruit the exact same people, the chances of you getting an interaction that matches one of the previous times you played it is almost literally impossible.
Yeah.
That's bonkers, bro.
Yeah, it's insane.
Um.
Yeah, so you literally can be playing it in like the same. You can literally talk to the same guy 20 different times, and you're not going to have the same conversations.
In
is
20
essentially
different
what's going to happen.
playthroughs, which is
Yeah.
the big thing. In like 20
Yeah.
different playthroughs, you could talk to the exact same person, and it's going to be different.
Like, each conversation is going to be different. Well, usually in
That's
most games it's exactly the same.
Mhm.
Right.
This is completely different, and you
That's
can
gonna be
play the
interesting.
origin story of any person that you select,
Yeah, that's how you recruit them. Is you do like an origin
Yeah.
story.
which is insane. That game's going to be sick.
I can't wait. I'm hyped for it.
Hopefully, they overhyped the hell out of the other ones though, and
They
Yeah.
overhyped 1, and that's what burned me. Two,
Yeah.
two is actually really good. From the bits that I played of it. We already talked about Just Dance being the last Wii game.
Ever.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So here's something. In what I dubbed in the notes as EA is a fucking joke. So here's an article from Ars Technica. Great website if anyone hasn't been there. So EA and Epic Games spoke in front of the UK Parliament last week to talk about loot boxes. And let's see here. Okay, so here is EA Legal and Government Affairs VP Kerry Hopkins. This is what he says about loot boxes. Quote, "This is what we look at as surprise mechanics." And he says, again, it is important to look at this if you go to, I don't know what your version of Target is, a store that sells toys, and you do search for surprise toys. You will find that this is something people enjoy. They enjoy surprises. It is something that has been a part of toys for years, whether it's Kinder Eggs or Hatchimals or LOL Surprise.
Jack in the Box, or what do they call Cracker Jacks?
Yeah, Cracker
Kinda,
Jacks.
yeah, Cracker Jacks. But okay, so here's my thing, and this article goes way more in depth, talking about like what's addictive and all that kind of stuff. Here's the difference, though, with the Kinder Surprise eggs or the LOL dolls or any of those surprise toys, those blind boxes. With those, you actually get a physical item.
Yep.
It is yours. It's not a concept held on a server. You buy the football ultimate team stuff in FIFA. Where you get different packs of cards and you have those characters. You drop, hundreds of dollars on it. Those things are not yours.
Nope.
Aren't they kind of?
No, because they can go away like that.
Yeah, but somebody could take your toy. I mean,
well, yeah, but I mean, it's still not like a physical thing that you actually own. With this is still something that EA still owns, and that they can take. That's like if you were to buy like a blind box, okay? If you were to buy like a Kinder toy, a Kinder Surprise egg, and you open it up, oh hey, cool, this is a cool little toy that came in there, and then 2-3 years later, the company that makes it just busts into your house and takes the toy, saying you can't have this anymore.
yeah,
That's shitty, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's fucking shitty. That's what EA can do at any time.
yeah. I see what you're saying because they can ban your account. They can do whatever they want, really.
They can do whatever they want, and it's still like, I mean.
But the argument isn't so much the argument though is whether or not this constitutes gambling.
And it does,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
does.
But so
It
do
is
those Kinder eggs and all
they
that
do,
other stuff.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi, you get one, you don't know what actually is gonna.
Yeah, no, those
Pop
are
out of
also
that
kind of baseball cards.
Yeah.
If we
Pokemon
wanna-
cards.
Pokemon cards. If we want to really get down to it, that's just as much of gambling as loot boxes.
That is
But
true.
the big thing is
But you get to
these
keep it.
things are actual items that you can have for value. They actually represent value. While everything else is just a made-up thing in the digital sphere.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we're getting into a thing where it's like a virtual thing and an actual real life item that you can hold, and
So
actually
it's like a
accrue
new.
value.
This is actually like a new area. One
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
You know,
This
this is
is-
like a whole new ground.
Mhm. This is uncharted space here.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, and with how popular like video games like EA Sports, like the FIFA games are, or Overwatch is, or I don't know, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. With how popular these games are and how they get a lot of revenue from these loot boxes, and how it is. I don't want to say it, none of this stuff is game breaking. None of this stuff you need to buy anything.
Right, almost all of it's cosmetic.
Exactly. But still though, with
So what was the
shitty-
result? What did the parliament like? What was the response to
It's
this?
still going on, but
Yeah.
like it's already banned in Belgium. Like loot boxes are banned in Belgium.
Isn't it about banned in like China or something too?
China's
like
a
two
little
countries.
different. China's different because with China you actually have to, because they have such a weird rule with
Oh,
gambling.
that's right. That's right. You have to know what the odds are.
Exactly. You have to disclose
That's
the
what
odds.
it
And
is.
that's the big thing with everything else. With like all the other places, they don't disclose the odds because they don't have to. Because it's not considered gambling everywhere else. Other than like
the
Belgium,
law's
of course.
the legislation's still being processed here. Rather, it can be considered that or not.
They're
Yeah.
probably here. They're probably just waiting to see what happens in the other countries
Exactly.
first.
Like the US is waiting to see what other countries, like what the European Parliament says about this. Because I can guarantee
Right.
that if they say, "No, fam, this is gambling," no, fam, this is gambling. We can't do this. You're harming the children.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
all right. Then the U.S.
what
is
are
going to be
your-
like, "See you later. Bye bye."
Right. So, what are your personal thoughts on it? So, you would what are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's
I,
scummy.
mean, I already know you know it's game. Okay, you think
I
it's
think
game.
it's
like,
fucking
loot boxes in
scummy.
Overwatch.
Yeah, it's scummy.
Okay.
It's like,
But they still give them to you for free. Like you could
Like,
choose to pay,
that's
or you
fine.
could just grind.
like if it's 100% free, that's fine. But it's the you having to pay money. You
For
having
the
that
chance
option
to
to pay
waste
money.
it.
Exactly.
Especially if they like if I paid money for a loot box, for example, and I got duplicates, I'd be
pissed.
annoyed. I'd be super
Yep.
annoyed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be like, dude, if you're gonna offer this, then at least put together an algorithm that will avoid me getting
the
duplicates
same
because I'm
thing.
paying you actual cash money.
Yeah.
And like again, this is also like there's a good amount of these games too that are. It would be different if all of the games that had loot boxes were geared towards adults.
Yeah.
I think it would be a completely different conversation if games like Overwatch didn't have it, like Fortnite didn't have it, like FIFA, Madden, NHL, those games didn't have it. All these rated E to T games, where
Yep.
the people playing it, the people that is marketed to, are not legally allowed to gamble.
Yep.
At least here
Yeah.
in the U.S. If
We were
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say we were talking on the Thursday night throwdown. What was it? Never mind. I lost the thought.
Okay, it'll come back.
It will.
Like, I have absolutely no problems. Not a single problem in the world.
Oh, I remember what it was
Oh,
now.
go ahead.
So, somebody under the age of 21 goes into a store that sells alcoholic beverages, like Wegmans or something, right?
Mhm.
And they knock off a bottle of alcohol off the shelf, and it breaks on the floor.
Well,
And he offers to pay for it. Is that not selling alcohol to a minor?
I mean, it technically is.
Yeah.
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 Um,
A lot of stores though don't follow that break it buy it thing anymore. That's
Uh-uh.
kind of a thing of the past.
if it was accidental, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have no problem with loot boxes if it was only in games rated M and above. So M and AO.
Yeah.
Because those markets, like the people that play it, that it's marketed to and who really should
I'll
be
be right
allowed
back
to
in 1
play
second.
it.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. And the people who should be allowed to play it are legally able to gamble. Because to gamble you have to be 18.
Right.
Just most places do 21 because then they can serve drinks. But like to play like the lottery or scratch off tickets, that kind of stuff, which is also gambling, you have to be 18. With rated M games, I mean it's 17, just bump the age up one time to 18 and you'll be fine. You know, you technically, you know, working in retail, if someone comes up to you and says, hey, I want to buy the latest version of Call of Duty Ultra Big Dick Adventure 13, you have to ask for their ID. It asks you, hey, when we run through POS, it says, hey,
is this person of
over
this
the age
birthday?
of 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my favorite thing when I worked on the sales floor was when a little kid would come up and be like, Mommy, I want to buy Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's like a 10-year-old kid. And I look at the mother and I'm like, just so you know, this game is rated M for mature for blood, gore, violence, drugs, all this kind of stuff.
Nudity.
I would list off the laundry list of reasons of why it's rated M. Because the little 10-year-old can't buy it. I'm sure as hell not going to sell it to him. Fuck that. I'm going to let the parent buy it. I'll tell the parent everything they want to know about it and be like, hey, this is what you do. This is why it's this rating. And 9 times out of 10, they go, fuck no, Jimmy.
Get the hell out of here, Timmy.
Get out of here.
Go
You're
put
not
that
getting
back.
that trash.
Go get Angry Birds or something.
Yeah. So if it was a game that's rated M, like, sure, it would be shitty. Like, if they were to pop in loot boxes into my next Yakuza game, I'd be a little upset, but I'll be fine with it.
Because it's a game. It's rated for adults.
Exactly. So I think that's where the big problem is. The big problem is, and the U.S. has done it for many, 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 many years. Think of the children.
Netflix ain't thinking of the children.
And this time I'm actually saying, think of the children, goddammit. Think of the children.
Okay.
We're turning our kids into a bunch of
Grand Theft Auto players.
Gambling addicts.
Yeah, I guess if you, I mean, yeah. I mean, as a kid, I used to collect Pokemon cards.
Exactly.
And that was pretty addictive.
Yeah. No. That rush.
Yeah,
that rush
feeling
that you get when you open
I
up
would
that
walk-
card and you get like some stupid rare card.
Yeah, dude, I would walk like a mile in the snow both ways to the local card shop with my chore money.
Exactly.
Super stoked. And I remember that little card shop. It was a creepy little hole in the wall. It was all...
Which one was it?
Dude, it was on...
Anything.
It's not there anymore. It was on... Oh, I want to say like 14th or 15th and Liberty.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you were talking about.
Well, there's an actual like baseball card shop on one corner. And then 2 blocks up,
there was that.
There
like,
used to be
other
that
shop.
little black, like the inside, all the walls were painted black.
Yeah.
And like
it looks
they
sleazy
weren't
as
even.
fuck.
Yeah, dude, they weren't even. They were like just cardboard boxes filled with just all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Cards, and it was almost like a secondhand store. It felt like.
Yeah.
My dad used to own a card shop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't even know how many years ago. Back in the day, you guys have been. Well, James, I don't know if you haven't, but you've been to that big house in Lake City. Not my actual house, but like my parents, the building.
I never been there.
Oh, okay. Well, you've been to my actual house though, not the house I actually own. You both been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Well, down the road they have there's a big building. It used to be a mechanic shop / gas station back in like the 60s. Then that changed into just a car repair shop, and then my dad's dad owned it with his uncle, his brother. So my dad's uncle and my grandpa used to own it, and then they sold it to my dad, and part of it, my dad turned into his construction workshop, and the other half of it was a giant card shop.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they sold a lot of Michael Jordan cards, basketball cards, vintage cards, baseball, all that stuff. I don't remember if they sold like Pokemon cards and stuff, but there was. Unfortunately, it didn't only lasted a couple years because that became a thing of the past. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
card shops
that market kind of died.
Yep. But yeah, he used to own a card shop, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah, but yeah, loot box is bad. Moving on.
Loot box equals no good.
Moving on. Are you guys familiar with the This is the last thing that I have. Are you guys familiar with the company SNK?
No.
Are you guys familiar with games like Metal Slug, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury? So
They sound super familiar.
Okay, so SNK makes those games. Boy howdy, they're making their case right now with their latest game that they announced. They're making a case for the worst name for a video game in history.
Titties and beer.
So,
fuck you, you took it from me.
Worse.
I literally was gonna say it, I'm like, no, I won't say it, and you fucking stole it, you dick.
So, this is from Destructoid. Alright? So, this game is called King of Fighters for Girls. That is the actual title of this video game made in 2019.
It's just a bunch of dudes in like super skimpy outfits and big titties.
It's a fucking dating sim.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Where you can date
Newgrounds, baby.
Where you
Newgrounds.com.
can date your favorite King of Fighters characters.
I don't know. I don't even know how I've gone this long without a game like that.
So, I'm actually going to. I haven't watched.
Stream that one?
I haven't watched the trailer yet.
You gonna stream it though? You should stream it.
Here, if you guys
Like the other game he played with the college
school one.
Oh,
middle
Galgun.
school.
High school. Get it right.
High school, yeah.
All right, guys. So, if you guys want to hop on over to my Twitch chat, or actually, I'll just post it in the chat, on Discord. You guys can watch it too. Because this is definitely something. Because I'm gonna.
We got an advertisement.
Because I'm gonna watch this trailer. We're watching this trailer.
Yeah,
live.
I'll just put it on my.
Put it on your screen. We'll sync it up. We'll be like 3, 2, 1. Let's jam, and we'll all watch it at the exact same time.
Date your favorite dudes in. Okay. Hold on, let me get there.
All right. So I like King of Fighters. I'm terrible at fighting games, but I like King of Fighters.
I love the dating sim though. I used to fucking the adult only section of newegg.com
all the time. Hey man, I do that too. I did that all the time too. All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
Okay.
18 plus, baby.
That's good.
You know damn well you weren't 18 plus.
Oh no, definitely not.
It's not what the internet knew though.
This is back when like
you just had to click yes.
Yeah, the internet didn't know. This is back when like this is like you couldn't go to a porn site because then like you're using your family computer and your family would get suspicious. They would know immediately.
Yeah, but this is before incognito tab.
Yeah, this is Newgrounds.
You just went to Newgrounds, so everyone's like, "What is that?" Oh, it's a game. It's a website that has games on it.
Exactly.
There's games and little short movies that make you laugh.
And then you
like Mario Matrix.
Unbeknownst that there's an 18 plus tab at the top.
Way at the bottom. No, it's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. And then you have
it used to be at the bottom.
The dating sims, college girl gone wild. And
those like crude flash games that you can. That if I was to look at now, there's no way I would even get a mild shove.
But back in the day, it was a gold mine.
Yeah, like 13-year-old me, I went fucking crazy on that site.
The same moan noise in every single one.
It was built on like a $0 budget.
I know for a fact my wife is hardcore judging me right now because she's sitting next to me.
Oh, you fucking tell her that every single guy growing up at that time watched that shit.
Yes.
Like,
If
there
they
is
knew what a
not a
computer
single
was.
fucking soul. on
Everybody,
Oh yeah.
you were super sheltered.
those- Yeah.
Okay, let's play this clip.
All right.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Do the
3,
countdown.
2,
3,
2.
1, go.
All right. So here we go. We're watching this Victor Entertainment.
Victor Entertainment.
Oh, I'm fucking behind you guys. Damn it.
SNK. All right. So
All right, hold on, it's loud.
the King of Fighters.
There's our copyright strike.
There we go. I don't care. It's all kanji. Oh boy! Oh boy!
I'm getting this. I'm getting this the moment it comes out.
It's just. Oh! It's showing every King of. Oh, there's Terry Bogard! It's showing every King of Fighters male character. And they showed some of them that was just, hey, let me put my head on your shoulder. King of Fighters! The King of Fighters for girls.
Well, I mean, I guess at least they're trying.
This is 2019. I am appalled by this game.
This is 2019. How the fuck did this make it past anything?
I know, why wasn't this an E3?
Yeah, why wasn't this at E3?
Well, there was that game that got banned on Steam.
Which one?
Oh, it was like about rape or something like that. Remember?
Rapeplay?
What was that? Rapeplay. Yeah, that's what it was. That game got through.
Fuck? Rayplay?
Yeah,
I don't even want to search that one.
don't search it.
No.
You'll need to do a
No.
hard scrub of your computer if you do.
More or less, it got released. People played it. Steam finally caught on, and they were like, "Oh shit,
Well, that
I gotta
just
ban
shows
this game now."
that just shows the shittiness that literally anyone can upload a game to Steam.
Yeah. And what the name is essentially what it is.
Yeah, and
So, well, what you're doing is the premise, I should say.
they interviewed the
What-
guy that made the game, and he was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to see if it would go through Steam."
Yeah.
He was like, "I wanted to make the most disgusting piece of filth I could, just to see if Steam would let it in," and they
It
did.
did.
So it was like a social experiment.
Yeah. It's like the JFK game where you
Oh,
actually have to
JFK
assassinate
simulator?
JFK. Yeah, where you have to assassinate
God.
JFK and you get the more accurate, precise the timing, the more points you get.
So I'm not gonna lie, I might have that downloaded on this computer.
Oh, a lot of people. But that game got banned too because there was a competition.
Now you're
Whoever
on 2 lists.
whoever could, they won $1 million. Whoever
Really?
could do it. If
Shit.
yeah, it was only for like 3 days, but whoever came closest to
The actual,
shooting him in the exact
the
spot,
actual event.
having him, yeah, they basically recreating the actual event, shooting him in the exact spot, having JFK land the correct way, and basically whoever came the closest to the accuracy won $1 million. It was only available for like 3 days, and then it got banned because the family was so pissed.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Rightfully
I
so.
would imagine.
Yeah. People make some interesting shit, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
they do. Video games are a mistake. Ban all video games.
Any other news, James?
Nope,
I can
that's
fit it
all
on.
that I have.
So run through mine. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but if you play GTA Online,
Yep.
right now in the middle of the city, the casino is being built live, which is pretty fucking cool. If you
I
ask
wonder how
me.
they're doing that.
Probably the same thing. Just like they probably just intertwine it like at the game. Like Fortnite, they have live things, like where they have.
Stuff.
Oh, I don't know if they're live. They don't have live building, but they have live things in the middle of the game randomly that will show up.
Yeah, I can
I'll have
imagine.
to look at the article.
I can imagine that it's something like whatchamacallit, where like every few days or so you see the building slowly getting made.
Right, because I was gonna say you have to do like a server restart every time you add the little thing into
Yeah.
the modded version.
Well, yeah, it's currently
This isn't the
it
modded
is
version
currently
though,
being
so.
built. No, this is completely different servers and
Yeah,
stuff. So
so I'm sure they just kind of pop it over to one server, to like
Yeah.
a spare server. upload
like,
or
what
update it and then pop everyone back without anyone knowing.
Yeah, because what
Right.
Fortnite did in one of the events, you went into the Fortnite vault, you got to pick an item that was taken away from the game, and the second you exited the vault, the gun was in the game, like immediately.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So yeah, everyone actually left the vault and they had the gun in their hands that they picked, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is neat.
But yeah, the currently in southern San Andreas, the Diamond Casino and Resort is being built, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me that they're doing that live.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
June 26th is when it will be completed. God of War 2. I don't know if you talked about that or not, but as God of War 2 is being started, Sony started hiring the same people that they hired for God of War. So that is
So it's God of War 2 2021.
pretty much.
Essentially.
Yep.
Fucking I hate
So-
that shit, man.
It's
I
being
hate
geared.
that. Just
Well, it's
name
being
it-
geared for the PS5.
Well, that's fine. I don't care. But like, just name it something else. Like, name it
Yeah.
like God of War: The Viking Age, and then God of War: The Viking Age 2. God
Well,
of
people
Boy,
think
Dad.
it might be think it might be called Ragnarok.
Okay, fine. Just name it something other than just God of War 2. Because if you try searching up like the original God of War, good fucking
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, you can't unless you type in PS2 version. But yeah, God of War. They think it's called Ragnarok because of the spoiler that happens at the end of the first one where Thor shows up.
Spoilers.
So, spoilers.
I still haven't beaten it. Spoilers.
So that's kind of cool. I do have that music festival for those who don't know, but so essentially there's a huge gaming and music
So guys,
festival.
that has been the Level Unlock podcast.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
No one fucking cares about an
Oh, they do care.
$850 ticket to go see some blue-haired bitch in a marshmallow.
Oh, there's more people than that. So essentially, Marshmello and Ninja, the Marshmello is a DJ, and Ninja are basically making a gaming / music fest that has a ton of different rappers and other gamers. They're basically having a giant concert.
Fucking blue-haired bitch and Stay Puft's stupid brother.
Shaquille O'Neal is going to be there. Imagine Dragons, a bunch of people, but essentially they're combining the world of music and the world of gaming into one giant festival. And the tickets do range from $860 to $100.
Okay, so that would be different if it was something like MagFest, which already exists, may I add, where, hey, you combine video games with music based around video games and you mash them together. That fits. But like, I would accept it if it was someone like Rusty who puts like, you know, some video game stuff in his music, or the Hyper Potions who are very like video game inspired. You know, I would accept that shit. But Marshmello and Imagine Dragons, what do they
You
have
have Logic, Little Yachty,
to do? Little
a bunch
Yachty,
of rappers.
what the fuck do they have to do with video games? What, do they just
They
like
like 'em.
video games? Who fucking doesn't like video games anymore? It's 2019.
There's a lot of people. Well, Shaquille O'Neal's going to be there. He has nothing to do with either.
No. So what's the fucking point?
I don't know. Overwatch is actually one of the bigger games they're going to play. Fortnite is not even on the games that are going to be played.
So what the fuck is Ninja even doing there?
It's his thing. So
Yeah, what's he even doing there? What's the point of him being here?
the League of Legends. He started off with League of Legends.
Who didn't?
Yeah.
Everyone
League of
fucking
Legends. Basically, it's the pros versus the Joes, is what they're calling it. So it's basically all the music artists versus all the pros in League of Legends.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a squash fest.
They're having Overwatch matches. That's the second biggest game. Philadelphia Fusion. Is that soccer or hockey?
Philadelphia Fusion is the Philadelphia esports team.
Okay, so it's whatever they are versus.
They're Overwatch.
Oh, so then they have there's 4 teams that are playing against each other in Overwatch here, so that's kind of cool. So those are kind of like the bigger, that they also have tabletop games, drone races, different things like that. So, and essentially what the $800 tickets are is if you want to get like up front row to all the concerts.
$800 tickets.
Yeah. Those tickets include you getting like front row seats, exclusive like basically you get your own waitress. You get your own like butler waitress that will basically cater you through the whole event. And you get to meet all the people.
Guys,
which is kind of cool.
Guys, I got the perfect idea. Perfect idea here. All right, $1 million idea. Let's start a festival where we take comic books and movies and put them together. We get people like Russell Brand there. We get people like Anthony Hopkins. Idris Elba. You know, we get all these big names. Ansel Ignort. We get all these big names.
Such a fuck.
To just hang out. And we also have comics over here. And we charge $3,000 a ticket for the highest class ticket. We'll be instant billionaires. Let's do it.
But we got to do what this thing does. They're doing a layaway option.
Well, yeah, so of course, we have to do a layaway option on fucking tickets.
So I've never actually seen this before, but what they're doing for all the ticket price options, they're doing a layaway option that gives you the opportunity to pay the ticket off over time. So that's kind of cool. I've never seen that for anything really. So that's different.
Tickets, I haven't seen that ever.
So that's kind of cool.
Okay, I have seen that before actually. For like sports teams. Where like before the season starts, you essentially, or like when a new team is being made, you can kind of like put tickets on layaway. Essentially. Like I know the Otters do it.
Oh, that's kind of
for
cool.
like their season tickets, you could be like, all right, I want season tickets. Here's a down payment, and then up until the season starts, I'll pay you until that gets done.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I just remember that. But...
So that's kind of a cool thing for the people who do want to go, don't have a lot of money. It's in Vegas.
You shouldn't fucking go if you don't have... If you can't afford that $800 ticket, you shouldn't get it. If you can't afford to just be like, here's my $800, this is the transaction, thanks you very much, you shouldn't go. You shouldn't go.
Sure. And the last piece of news, which I don't know why it'd even be a thing, somebody asked Respawn in an interview when we'll see Apex Legends 2, and they said never. Why would you see... they said you'll never ever see that game, which in a sense, why would you when they have seasons? So it doesn't make any sense to even make a second one.
But when's Fortnite 2, though?
You would never make...
When's
you
Fortnite
wouldn't make
2?
Up to season 10, they'll never actually have a Fortnite 2 other than that love game that you have.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That's the best thing Thanos has ever been in.
The Fortnite 2, I don't remember what it's called.
Love on the Battlefield.
Love on the Battlefield, that's what it is. Fortnite 2, Love on the Battlefield.
Fuck, I can't believe you remembered that. I forgot about that and I streamed it. And I loved every minute of it.
It was fucking hilarious.
It was great.
Basically,
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
It's a game where Thanos becomes romantically involved with some of the other people.
Oh man,
fucking hilarious.
There. His body is ready.
Thanos basically gets sexually involved with some people.
And then he snaps himself out of existence.
Somebody's got to download that
fuck me.
Harry Potter game so we can review it next week.
No. Walker, you're doing it. You're doing it, Walker.
My camera doesn't work.
Yeah, no one cares though. Well, you can play Pokemon Go.
I've been wondering how they do that. How do I seen how you do it on I seen how you do it on an iPhone, but I don't know how you do it on Android. Where you record the screen.
There
Like
should
they
be a
do?
toggle.
I would think there is somewhere.
Whenever
For
you go to
screen capture.
whenever you are walking around, whenever you click on a Pokemon, on mine there's a toggle that makes it become augmented reality. Only when I'm battling a Pokemon or trying to catch it. So try to catch it. Like try to catch a Pokemon and see if there's a toggle that turns on the augmented reality so you can walk around it.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about. I'm referring to actually like recording your game session.
Oh, it's easy.
Like when
There's
people stream.
There's like 100,000 different apps on Android that can do that. Fuck, you can use Streamlabs. Like you can download
On the phone. Yeah. I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, you could just download the Streamlabs app and do it. Or Apple can't do that. Oh, Walker cannot hear you. Oh, okay. I think he's talking to someone else. All right. Yeah, no, like it's weird that Apple can't. Oh, it's weird that Apple can't do that. Samsung phones now. After going to like the Pixel, I will never, ever go back to anything else.
Well, Walker's.
It runs pure Android. I hated the Samsung phones because they always had so much bloatware. And to get rid of it, I would have to root my phone. This, I can delete anything I want off of this phone. If I wanted to delete, say, YouTube off my phone, I could, no problem. If I wanted to delete the Google app, I could, no problem. Google doesn't care. As long as it's not like the Play Store, they don't care what you keep. And also, you know, it has like some AR functions and stuff for neat little stuff. Super quick and snappy. Monthly, there's monthly security updates. In my opinion, it's the perfect phone.
Mark is suggesting the OnePlus 7.
The OnePluses are really good too. The OnePluses are probably my second favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want something that's got some like. I just don't want to have to worry because I like to run like what are they called? Launchers. I really like running launchers, and I decided to put a launcher on my S7 Edge, and now Pokemon takes like the lag game is so strong.
Get like the Razer phone, or like the Asus phones, like the Republic of Gamer phones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're designed for that stuff.
Yeah, they're designed for that shit. Like it has like an overclocked mode for them.
I'll put that on my list right now.
Cause like the Asus.
What did you? I didn't even know Asus made a phone,
yeah.
bro.
Like so
Asus
with my phone, if I squeeze my phone, it'll turn on Google Assistant. With the
Asus Zen phone.
With the Asus,
you can see.
No, it's a Republic of Gamers phone. It's the ROG line. If you squeeze the ROG phone, it activates like an overclocked mode. Yeah, it's cool.
It's a Razer 2.
You have Verizon, right?
No, AT&T. It's shitty down here, dude. AT&T is so terrible. You know who's the dude? Sprint. Everybody has Sprint down here.
Sprint is pretty good, literally anywhere but Erie.
Erie, I just remember it being trash.
Unless you lived in Edinburgh.
Yeah, unless you lived in Edinburgh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because of the college.
Rogue phone. Oh, ROG, ROG
yeah,
phone.
There we go.
That actually deserves something.
It comes with like a thing that you slap on the phone that adds like extra cooling to it.
That's important because man.
What was the module phone? Was it LG the one that you actually had the mods? You know what I'm talking about? Motorola. That's what it was.
You can also get like a dock for I can't remember if it's the Razer or the ROG phone, but you can get a dock that you can hook it up to a monitor and hook up a mouse and keyboard to it.
Nice.
So you could school all of the kids in like Fortnite if you wanted.
Well, that's more geared to the Galaxy because they actually made Fortnite for the Galaxy. 'Cause remember that was the special for the 9?
And the 10.
Whatever it was. The 10 5G is the newest one. Because if you don't live in a big city, 5G is completely pointless.
If you don't live in like Chicago or New York City or LA.
Yeah, there's very few places that have it.
It's only your major cities: Chicago, New York City, LA, and Miami.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Miami.
The biggest places. So, some of the next cities that it's coming to: Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, Ann Arbor, Seattle, and Washington, D.C.
Ann Arbor, Michigan? That's weird.
Yeah.
Not Detroit? They're probably afraid people will destroy the towers.
So that's kind of cool. LG too. LG always makes good phones.
I hated my LG phone when I had it.
Well, like LG and stuff like that, they always make phones that no one ever talks about because they're not Apple or Samsung. Like, there's so many good phones out there that are outside of those two, but no one ever talks about them. Like, the reviews for the phones are phenomenal.
Oh yeah. Like, I would probably buy like a Motorola phone if I didn't already own it. Like, I'm legit contemplating buying a Motorola phone or something. I want to get that Razer phone too. I played with it. I funk checked one day, and I'm like, I gotta play with this. So I put in my credentials and stuff, my info for Google, and I was just playing with it. And I'm like, this is actually pretty cool.
If you want that breaks your phone, Hydrogen 1, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
The indestructible phone.
Yeah.
It's thick, but it's an Android-based phone.
Who was it? Duracell or Energizer? I think one of them was making a phone that was like super thick. Think of like 3 iPhones stacked together. It had like a 36,000 milliamp hour battery. That thing with like watching videos would last you like 5 days. Like if you were to watch videos you could watch videos for 5 days straight, and then the battery would die.
That's what I want.
But it was thick. Like,
I don't care.
It was thick with 3 C's.
I don't care if the phone is this thick, as long as I don't have to worry about it dying while I'm hunting my Pokemon. I'd be happy. You might as well get a Mophie case.
You might as well, yeah.
Upselling Best Buy.
Right? Yeah, they hit all the all the USB, like micro USB cables. Now that USB-C is a thing.
Yep.
Can't find them anywhere.
No, you can't.
Somebody told me they're under a table somewhere. I'm like, all right.
Probably wouldn't surprise me.
All right.
Shout out
thank
to
you
your
boy,
boy James for GTA 5. He had 25 people watching him like 2 minutes ago.
Nice. I'll have to hop on. I'll probably. I might hop on before Jeff starts eating his watermelon.
But
I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that.
You fucking better.
It's a watermelon. It's not a watermelon.
I'm a little more tired than I usually am.
Okay, well then tomorrow.
Stressed.
Tomorrow, stream the watermelon eating.
That's all I'm gonna do is just post a YouTube video of me just eating a watermelon.
Most viewed video of all time.
This is gonna be titled "Watermelon is Good, Titties and Beer."
Well, gents, I got nothing else.
Yep.
All right, guys.
I think we call.
Yeah, what's coming up? What's coming out, guys?
Big Fat Penis. Super Mario Maker 2 is being released in the week.
Yeah. Releases.com. So what's today? The 23rd? So tomorrow, heavy rain unfortunately comes to the PC. New Senran Kagura game if you want your boobs. Comes out on PC. Senran Kagura Reflections. Let's see here.
See it with this ad here. Get out of here, ad.
The 25th. Kid Trips comes out on the Vita and PS4. Whoa. Fucking Judgment comes out on Tuesday. I know what I'm streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday. The new game from Yakuza devs. Oh, Whataburger. Nice. How is Whataburger?
Yep.
Never even heard of that place.
Phenomenal. It's like a south to western. It's called Whataburger. It's pretty phenomenal. This and In-N-Out Burger are considered the best fast food burger restaurants in the world.
I hear In-N-Out's really good.
I haven't had it yet. It's here though.
We're
That In and Out's only West Coast.
We're getting a Sonic up here, which I'm hyped
not
about.
seen
Finally, they've been playing the ads on it in our
Yeah, I know, right?
demographic for years.
Well, there's the same thing. Sorry, go ahead, James.
I was just gonna go on what else comes out on Tuesday.
No, good. Do it.
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night comes out on the Switch. Hopefully this one isn't glitched.
Can't see it because the ads.
Super Neptunia RPG comes out on Tuesday for the Switch and PS4. Samurai Showdown comes out on PS4 and Xbox One on the same day. Devil May Cry comes out for the Switch on Tuesday. Car Mechanic Simulator comes out for the Xbox One and PS4. On Wednesday, we have Attack of Toy Tanks coming out on the Xbox One. And Outbreak Last Hope, that looks interesting. On the 27th, which is Thursday, we got Wartech Fighters coming out on PS4 and Switch. MotoGP 19 coming out on the Switch. Graveyard Keeper coming out on, you guessed it, the Switch. I don't know what that is. Fuck that. The Sinking City comes out on PC and PS4. That's the Lovecraft-inspired game. Super Mario Maker 2 comes out on Friday the 28th. Formula 1 2019 comes out on the Xbox One and PS4. Saturday, Ultra Core comes out on the Switch, and then we got into July, which would be for next week's episode.
Beauteous. And go back to your other question. What's coming out?
Yeah, what's coming up? What's coming out, guys?
So for myself, Jeremy, Captain_Geach15 on the Twitter and YouTube and Twitch, Captain Geach 15 on the Instagram. Final Fantasy 14.
Oh,
I paid a lot of money for it. I'm gonna be playing it. Fortnite, maybe. My son wants to play it. He made a friend who plays Fortnite. So he's been more or less on his tablet, so I'm not really gonna be streaming it. It's different on the tablet for sure, but
hey man,
so that I really won't. Yeah, I could. That I probably won't stream, but at the same time, I'm intrigued to see if I can get him into gaming, which would be awesome if I could. He's getting to that age. So, but other than that, Final Fantasy 14.
Introduce him to some of your favorite games. So like FF7's on PS4.
So like, this is a Whataburger burger.
So it looks like a normal
hamburger. Just to give you an example.
A normal size hamburger.
Oh no, it's like literally covers my face.
Yeah, that's what a normal size hamburger looks like.
Oh yeah, that's true.
At least in my house, that's what it looks like.
Well, it's not a normal fast food restaurant burger.
No, hell no, it's way bigger.
Yeah, McDonald's burger's like
it's like a hockey puck.
But probably play that, Schroeder, if you want to jump in with that with me and James.
I'll pop in.
Yeah, I probably will.
And then
Acid gave me his server and stuff that it's accepting new players. So
okay, well, we'll definitely have to get on that. And then hopefully I get more information about that house, the complex subdivision thingy. Make sure you guys, it's super far up there now, but if you, like I said, if you click on that video, it basically is a drone of all the different things.
Well,
so
make sure you get a place in an extra room because I'm coming down to live with you for a little while.
4 bedrooms, bro. One's yours.
Sweet.
But that is my doings for the next week. Hopefully I can start eating healthy instead of this bull crap, so I can eventually get fit again.
Instead of Whataburger. Oh, I need to get fit again. Here, let me order Whataburger.
Yeah, we'll see. It probably won't happen, but we'll try. Schroeder, what you got going on?
We have the Thursday night throwdown, which is all of us playing Overwatch Battle Royale, which is pretty fun. But other than that, just the podcast next Sunday. I don't have anything set in stone right now, but I'm going to try to get things sorted back out. I've been saying that for 1,000 years. We'll see what happens.
Well, now you can.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So it looks like. So, other than that, I don't really have too much going on. I'm, heads up to all the Pokemon goers out there. That event should be ending here any day.
Don't you mean Pokemon hunters?
Yeah. It's like Torok. That's how I go out. I just be lobbing tomahawks in the crowd, people.
Fucking don't say that while I'm drinking. I was
Yeah,
mid
man.
goddamn drink.
Torok Pokemon Hunter.
Almost did a spit take all over my computer.
That's funny. Yo, I want to make a skit that's just is that Torok Pokemon Hunter. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe I'll download that damn Harry Potter one. I'm definitely gonna look into that Ingress thing. I want to get to a point where I can make suggestions for spots. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Really put my name on the map. Call it Sleeve's favorite parking lot. It's just a picture of me waving. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I ain't got much else going on. So all you people that check out the stream, I mean, otherwise I'm on YouTube and Twitch, Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch and YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But I've been a little distracted lately, so.
You're good, man. You got a life unlike the rest of us, so it's okay to be distracted.
I might not anymore. I don't know. So you got a little something on your beard.
Yeah, I know. I seen it.
You got it. But other than that, not too much out. How about you? What else you got going on?
Well, as I said earlier, Resident Evil 4 will be coming to an end within the next 2 weeks, I do believe. So that's going to be exciting, finally getting done with that. Going to start with Final Fantasy VII next week. Start recording that. Still got Yakuza 0 coming out on... This is all on youtube.com/people8studios, by the way. Still got Yakuza coming out. We recorded some episodes last night. Still having a blast with that. On Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming pretty much all day, just Judgment. So that's going to be fun. I might play some Days Gone tomorrow. I don't know. I still haven't decided that yet. And one of these days, I'm going to get my Katamari Damacy Rerolled review out.
Sweet.
And then, you know, streaming here and there.
Sweet.
Probably play some Final Fantasy with you guys or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Don't
All
really have
right.
much.
Good shit. Well, thank you, everybody listening. You can always find us at the Level Unlock Podcast.podbean.com. And anywhere podcasts are available. Spotify seems to be a big one, so thank you for that. We got to figure out how to get on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
iHeartRadio is now the biggest.
I think we need to actually, like, get in with iHeartRadio.
Yeah, I think we have to actually upload it separately to there.
Probably. I'll look into that.
iHeartRadio is actually is now the number one is the number one place for podcasts in the world. It was just determined. So we definitely have to figure that out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's got the most podcasts, and it's also the place where people listen to podcasts the most.
Wow. Okay.
So definitely got to look into that. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod. You can also
as well as
send us questions.
Yes.
Send us
Any
questions
concerns, emails
at Warewalker.
At Level Unlock Podcast at gmail.com. Email us, send us some love, send us some dick pics, nudes, whatever you want to send us.
And
don't actually do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't, please don't.
We got our private emails and stuff for that stuff.
Yeah.
But send us questions, anything, topics, stuff you want us to talk about. Tell us how great this podcast is and how it's the best podcast in the world for gaming news, epic fun, and pure randomness. Do you have your hand up, Schroeder, like you're going to say something, or are you just like doing a peace sign?
Oh, it's a LVL unlocked.
Oh,
there you
I
go.
love it.
Perfect.
I like it. I love it. Well, from everybody here at the podcast, level 22.
Level 20. Yeah,
You
we
have a
are
good
on
night.
we are on level 22.
That's what we got to start calling it, levels.
Mm-hmm. Level 22, yeah.
Level 22, Unlock Nation. You have a good night, guys.
Bye.